Good evening, VPG! Tuesday night, day 2 of 3 of the VPG ESPORTS Premier Qualifiers. And we are back, Domino. We have made it back. It feels about 10 minutes ago that we were here. You're on mute still. We've got to shake out these cobwebs, you see. That's why we do this. That's why we do this. Go on then, mate.
I didn't say anything while I was on mute. I was just...
To be fair, I was wearing the wrong t-shirt yesterday, so...
I was about to say, I switched my t-shirt. I think that's all I got up to yesterday. But, April, we talked about it off stream, about the quality of football, and to be fair, the quality of EA 26 on the last stream, because there were some high-level baller cities going on.
It was, and you know what? It started strong, and it got stronger, and that's dangerous, because I was already thinking, yeah, fair enough, like, these guys are top ballers, these guys should be in and around the Prem, you know? And then we started getting to the knockouts, we started getting to the quarters, the semis, and I'm like, actually, it would be a travesty if they weren't in the Prem. And that's the good thing about this community is, you know, we've already got, what, I think it's like 12, 13 world-class teams in that league, and then you've got the best of the rest. So yeah, there's talent for days. And do you know what? After the UK LAN, going off on a little bit of a tangent now, after the UK LAN, seeing all of the UK teams and individual talent, it's a really, really good time for UK pro clubs as well, which is why we will be starting tonight with these boys. It is FC Avora. Speaking of the LAN, they were one of the most entertaining teams of the LAN, both on and off of the pitch. And we couldn't not. We saw them, Domino, and we couldn't not.
Yeah, when they got announced to be in this leg of the tournament, got excited. And to be fair, you see my boy Vane Goat there, 8-ball in that cam roll.
Oh yeah. And do you know what? I do quite like, one, getting to have a look at the team sheet because it's pre-season and no one's doing bloody team sheets, and I love a team sheet. But two, you get to see all of the archetypes that people are using as well.
Yeah, which is great.
So there's no hiding places. If you're like, yeah, don't worry, I'm set as a defensive midfielder, I'm a recycler, and you're really sat there as a creator, like, you're gonna get found out. So it's just nice to see what people are using, and from our point of view as well, it's just quite nice to know kind of what these guys are thinking behind the scenes. And what I mean by that is that midfield 4, Domino, quite narrow, playing on maestros and creators. You know, this side are forward thinking.
Yeah, you look at the side there, and maestros, theoretically, not even theoretically, they start with the lower pace. So if you think those right mids are going to spread the play, I don't think it's so much. I think Vane Goats goes into that gap where you get the forwards running the channels and kind of occupying that. It does look like Avora goes back to the well, what they know, that carpet football 8-ball, and the formation suggests it.
That's the one. Right, someone's asked me the chances of Avora, I assume Avora going all the way tonight, which is a good time to kind of talk about how this is going to look for the rest of the night. Slight change from yesterday in that there's another 4 teams, so that means 1 extra game for you tonight, you lucky people. Which means about a half an hour later finish than last night, so expect this to go till about 11:30, maybe midnight tonight. So Domino, let the missus know, and yeah, I'll set my bedtime accordingly. But more to the point, it is that Swiss format, so 4 teams knocked out from those group stages, moving into the round of 16, and then just like last night, quarters, semis, and finals. Just double checking, make sure they're not progressing, because the games were at 15:15, so we're already 5 minutes behind, so make that 5 past midnight, Domino. Avora though, I've been asked for Avora. FCVB in that opening game, GSK and then a good 11 who we've not seen. So it's just, you've got as good a chance as everyone else. I'll sit firmly on the fence because there are no bad teams in this tournament, as you can probably imagine as well. Right, let's have a look at FCVB. They are not online yet, worryingly. They are the side that called 10 minutes. And as you can see, Avora are sitting ready. So it's all down to them. I do have a Discord message though, so let me just double check, see what's going on. It's just an announcement that we're live. Yeah, come and watch us effectively.
Yeah.
Schedule for tonight. I mean, we're trying to have a plan, but if you watched last night, you'll know that plans go very quickly out of the window.
Hey, well, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, and yesterday did feel like getting punched in the face several times. So the plan is Avora versus FCVB, and we'll be patient with this one. We'll give them another 5 minutes. And then moving on to how can we not watch a repeat of yesterday's semi-final, Janzium versus Neon, which, don't forget, Domino, we skipped that semi-final as well because we'd watched both of those sides previously, so we didn't actually see that. I mean, we saw snips of it, but we didn't get to watch the whole thing because we were watching the team in our third game, AC Stranua taking on GSK. So some big games to look out for, and obviously if those games haven't kicked off, we'll flip between whoever sent us their stream, to be fair.
And that's it, 8 ball. Like, what I was going to say, if you're moaning that you've not been on the stream, all you need to do genuinely is just get to the final, because you will be on the stream eventually. It's very simple maths, isn't it?
I don't know why more people don't do that. Yeah, these boys are not ready. Which,
I mean, they might be ready in the lobby, but not ready in the stream category.
Yeah.
You're going to say that?
Let's have a little look, see if they are...
I mean, if we have to get a second game there, Abel, looking down the line... It's
fine, they've said they're ready, so...
okay.
They'll be sending that over shortly, which is good. So, I mean, they send... This is the weird thing, they send the stream, and then they don't stream. I don't understand. Make it make sense, please.
Because there was Stranua, and the game of the night, in my opinion, Cyber Esports that was playing. I think that is a close second, April. I'm not going to lie. Stranua were class all night. They did get best in the final, but Cyber gave us a fantastic comeback win. We had some crazy games last night. Tonight will be difficult to top that. I'm just going to put that out there now. Yep. Because the not only the quality, but there was just so many goals as well. It was so difficult to try and keep up. And yeah, more of the same, please. I think it's obviously it's the quality, obviously, but we're used to watching the VPG eSports Prem, and to be fair, sometimes that makes it harder to score. There's less goals because you've got 22 world-class players. It's difficult to get past each other, and then the goalkeepers ruin everything. But for some reason, last night, it was free-flowing, and I genuinely think the game had a lot to do with it as well. Everyone's enjoying the game. Everyone thinks the majority of people think the game is not bad, which at this stage of a game cycle is pretty good going. So, long may that continue. I'm waiting for the patch of doom. You were saying that yesterday as well. Yeah. After stream, we're saying the same thing. I think the football... Realistic is a bad word to use because I think it looks the opposite of realistic. It just looks so fluid, 8-ball, like the 1-2 touch passing, and it helps those creative-minded people, those quick-thinking people, where when they pick up the ball, they're figuratively scanning on that pitch, aren't they? They're picking up the ball, they know their first, second, or third move, and we could see that. And the good players, they did shine massively there, 8-ball. There was nowhere to hide in some of those games. Yeah, long may it continue, because I mean, if you want to do well in this tournament and you want to get into the pinnacle of pro clubs, the pinnacle of VPG, then you've got to beat the likes of these boys in this tournament. So no hiding place for any of these boys. I think this is where Avora want to be, because I think for the last game cycle, maybe save for the last couple of seasons, they were in the, I'm going to say, lower leagues, simply because they weren't in any of the Premier Leagues. So this is a statement from them, and I think it's a statement that a lot of people wanted them to make and say, do you know what, actually we're good enough to be knocking around with these sides. Let us show our worth, let us show you what we're made of, and the stage is theirs. Yeah, And 8 Ball, I don't know whose stream we have kindly taken here. That guy's got a cool setup. I was just admiring that. So
yeah, it's much better than both of ours.
Yeah, so
often the way. Mine doubles up as my work office, which I've been sat in all day, so it's just more depression on top of actual depression. So
I just bought what 8 Ball told me to buy. I only come in this room to do this. That's it.
You bought a new house because I told him we want to stream.
That's very true.
I mean, players to look out for, Domino. They've got OMB, who is a bagsman. Vane Goat, who you've already pointed out. Their gaffer, Nagoma, very, very good player. Matthias at right back, actually. Had a very, very good LAN. And Cam Foster, Lord Harrison at centre-half. Two solid players. I think they're quite underrated players as well. And I think with the step-up needed in this game, in FC26, where good defenders are starting to get the praise that they deserve, as opposed to absolutely. Everyone's just getting lumped. All of a sudden, everyone's prime VVD. It's they're starting to be a bit more of a skill gap as well. So we said the same about goalkeepers last night. So it'll be interesting to see how these boys get on. But yeah, in terms of centre halves, I think there's a big skill gap today, and I don't think either of these two are gonna fall victim of that skill gap today. Although
and because the passes because the passes again are so, they pierce the line so much better in this game mode. The one thing that is prevalent in this game is teams keeping their shapes defensively, and we saw that with Neon in the final. The shape that they kept moving around the pitch, even when they were getting shuffled left to right, they kept that shape there with their cams picking up any loose ball that was coming towards them. Not only are you need individual great defenders, but it's that shape of the team when teams are coming forward. It is massive in this, in my opinion.
And, you know, this Avora side have played together. So it's one of those where, you know, we said yesterday, tactically, a lot of these sides look like they've been playing together for a long time. And actually, it's because they have. Yes, it's a brand new game cycle, but they're still playing in those same teams from last season. And a lot of these Avora boys not only were playing in the seasons together, they were playing at the LAN together as well. So those bonds are going to be better. The understanding is going to be better. Hey, I'm expecting big things tonight, not just from the Avora boys, although we do like to see it, but just from everyone, basically. Although reports coming through,
here we go,
that we are struggling with the servers tonight.
No. So we're going to mention what we mentioned off stream on there.
Because you said it. You said it. You can imagine what you said.
Yes, imagine it, because I'll mention it after. So people are just struggling to get into the games at the minute.
Yep. Everyone, apparently.
Oh, wow, okay. Patch of death on its way. Thank you very much.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, in other news, when I was looking for a notepad to write some notes down, I found a really cool colouring book, Abel.
You made notes? It doesn't surprise me how the colouring book, but you made notes. No,
okay. The notes I make... Okay, I'm going to admit this on the channel. I'm very amateurish. But
can we see
sometimes when I'm watching teams, I get confused with the kit colours, so I need to write down, like, Avora white, so I know.
I get it. I mean, all you ever do is just ask me, and I'm still there trying to work it out. How many times a stream am I like, yeah, Dom, please stop calling me out. Come on, I was doing all right.
And then when I want to bring something up at half time, because obviously you take the majority of talking, and then the small gaps that I get, I need to make it count. So I write some notes down that I need to put. But in better news, I found a really cool colouring book that my wife had, so I can do that in the time frame, just to let you know.
We need like a PC Dubs colouring in book.
Mate, what a market idea that is, by the way.
Right, everyone's resetting lobbies, save for Avora. Yeah, a lot of people are struggling tonight. It's just been confirmed in my DMs that Tej is the left centre midfielder. So Zaire Emery is Tej.
Oh, wow.
So again, another baller. Ballers for days on this Avora side. But once again, Domino, I have to ask the question. This is not directed directly at Tej. He just happens to be catching strays here. Why do people play with different names? Keep your name. It is your identity. It's your selling point. It's everything you need.
That's where you're marketing. Like, you are marketing as Ted. Your market is Van Gogh. As soon as I saw it linked, I was like, Van Gogh. I was like, I'll sound. I know the name. If he came up as something different, it'd have just been like, there'd have been no glow. You would have got nothing there.
I had a lot of people messaging me yesterday being like, oh, by the way, I'm this person. Oh, by the way, I'm this person. I'm like, I'm not gonna remember that. It's impossible to try and remember all of these names, let alone sub names. I mean, I probably will because I'm stupid nerdy like that, but just keep your names, boys. That's like the one piece of advice I give to you. I can't give you any playing advice, clearly, because I'm up here and you're down there, but just keep your names, please.
I mean, if you want to put like the EVG and then the underscore and then your name, look, I understand you move around teams. I can understand changing those little bits, but like the hardcore name, I just don't get it anymore. I don't get it. Like that
sound
is
so old right now. It's like that meme where it's like old man shouts at clown. Back in my day, you couldn't even change your name.
Also, April, we can attest to this. The colours of boots. I can't accept any defenders playing in coloured boots, but it has to be black boots. Like
no, white boots all the way, baby. It doesn't matter where you're playing. But although if you do have those snazzy boots, it's the same in real life. If you got snazzy boots, you need to back it up with something.
Yeah. You can't have like the sexy total 90s as a centre half. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Well, I mean, I always did, but I backed it up.
You had a sexy centre half.
I backed it up at least. Right, these are being sent over. Here is confirmation. Bang on time. Pay close attention to the kits. Avora gone with black. FCVB.
I'm writing it down in my colouring book.
Yeah, but sometimes they pick this and it's not actually what it's shown on the screen. But yeah. OMB is OMB. Thank you very much, mate. I don't know who your strike partner is, though. It was kind of aimed at him, too.
I like how OMB is OMB. Yeah. Thanks for not changing it.
Just
OMB,
in case there was any confusion.
You get 10 PC dub points. In fact, that's probably better.
You say that, though, but one stream we had 2 players just swap their names over just to annoy us. So... here we go, then.
Game of the Tuesday tournament. And you do the honours, April.
It is Avora in black, as Domino's got it written down.
Yep.
And FCVB are in the white from left to right. First game of the evening. First of many games, Domino.
And we did see Avora having a little bit of warm-up. I'll say that now, April, because... Yeah, I think it was just too early there. Too early.
Their connection is unstable, apparently. So watch this space.
Who's unstable? Avora's?
Yeah. Oof. They are playing away from home. I'm not sure where FCVB are from, actually, but it seems to have settled down now, so that's good. He says as it pops back up. Right. I don't watch the game and not the connection, because... VB are on the attack. They get the shot off. It trickles its way through to the Avora number 1. Bunting goes down the line. It looks like he might be struggling as well.
Yeah, it doesn't
Alfie,
look like it can do
edges. Yeah. I mean, we can go over to the other stream, but here is Roberto, edge of the box. Good block by Lord Harrison. Clears the ball. Smiler's there. Emery picks it up. That is Tej, of course. Reezy into Alfie. Coro. 50 yards out. Goes square. Alfie picks it back up. In control. RVB. Nerf into Coro. Gets it back. Cam Foster with the block. He was offside, though. Still good to get those blocks in.
Yeah, I think if I was Avora now, you can't really, while your connection's kind of a little bit ropey, you can't get caught cold at the back there. Yeah. It needs to be 1-2 touch out. However,
Sandy gives it to OMB. We know that man loves a goal, and he has just proven it. They are the ones who catch FCVB cold despite the connection issues. They have gone a goal up away from home in Europe. You love to see it if you're an Avora fan. However, you might not love to see this. It's an instant reply. And again, we saw that a lot yesterday, last night. Lots of instant replies. The brakes come off as soon as the goal goes in. Boys and girls, game on.
Yeah, I didn't even get to talk about the first goal, 8 Ball, which I was really annoyed about, because as soon as the first goal went in, I went to look at the chat to see if anyone posted anything, and it came up with OMB saying, I'm OMB. I was like, I love that.
He is.
I am him.
He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. Yeah, they gave it to him in a very, very OMB position, and he wasn't going to miss from there. Liam on the overlap.
I thought that, 8 Ball. I saw it, and I know it's a hard one to do it early, but you do have runners the wrong side of centre half, so if I was them, I would have took the early book in there.
Yeah, Avora look like they're coming into their own a little bit more, despite conceding that equaliser a short while ago. But they were under the cosh for the first 10-15 minutes. They've come out swinging. They got the goal from a likely source. Smashes it against the man who did take Smudger down. Here is the man on a booking, easy. Smile goes long, and he might get some change out of that. Not Harrison comes across, says no thank you. But picked back up by the white shirts of VB. Alfie's having a good game. Coro also having a good game. Dembele twist turns, big save from X.
Is there any talking points? I'm not going to say it too early, Abel, but their first goal with the keeper, we didn't mention it.
Oh, Smile gets the header up. He had
Jesus
no right
Christ.
to win that. And one, it was behind him, and two, the power he got on that. FCVB completely turned this game around, Domino.
And there was no question marks on the keeper there, 8 Ball. He was in the right position and everything. It was just a fantastic header. And he had it all to do. I didn't even think the build-up play was that great, 8 Ball. The ball to him was not that great. He had to make something out of nothing there, and make something he did.
It was behind him. I have no idea how he got that much power in it. Maybe that's that header play style coming to fruition. But here's Smudger on the overlap. Avora looking to reply instantly, and you know something's wrong, because that's not the Avora way, Domino. They are normally slick. They are normally assured in possession. We'll get it straight from the horse's mouth, I assume, at half-time. I mean, they might turn around and say, no, the connection's fine. maybe just nerves are settling in, but
I can see it on the stream
judging
here,
by
where
the 200 ping,
yeah. And it does have like that little slight twinge every time it goes forward. He's definitely onside, Abel, and he is definitely onside there. What can Sandy do? Oh my, there was no chance, Abel. I thought he was clean.
The linesman's lagging.
I was on 200 ping.
I don't think that was offside, but we move. No bias here, of course. Coro's having a fantastic game, by the way. Dembele into the box he goes, flip-flaps his way through. Smudger on ice, does really, really well. And again, Avora play out from the back. 12 minutes remaining in this first half. 3 goals, treating us from a neutral point of view. Easy heads home. Here's the goal scorer. Smile. Exchanging passes with his right back. Goes long again.
Great work from Avora, they ball. They just cut out all the options. They couldn't recycle and get the second ball there, but it's fantastic press by them.
Yeah, here is Dembele looking for his strike partner. He will be offside for his troubles. And off Avora go again. Good at mixing up their weapons, Domino. Some of the best teams we say that about. And Avora definitely fit that category. Can play carpet, can go direct if they need to, but Coro at the moment. Oh, wow, Nerf does well to stay on his feet. Maybe if he'd gone down, he might have got something, but what I was going to say, Coro at the moment is the biggest problem for Avora, picking that pocket in between midfield and attack, and he's just running the game for FCVB, and it's something that maybe Ngoma needs to talk to his team about at half-time.
Yeah, and I don't mind Abel, because sometimes you have a philosophy, because look, they just lost the ball in their own half, close to goal, and they recycled it, but then done the exact same thing again, picked the ball up and played it through. So I do always respect you play to a style, but sometimes the ping allowance, how the team comes at you, you just need to kind of adjust on the fly. But full credit to Avora.
Oh, here Emery does well. That's Tej. Coro picks it up. Cam Foster is there. We'll get it straight from the horse's mouth. Boys, if you want to have a chat at half time. Let us know what that ping is like. Let us know. But we are going to go into half time at 2-1. Let us know because we're interested to see. We'll go and see if any games have been completed. I doubt it very much, but you just never know. And also, Sly wants to know if Utrecht are playing tonight, which, to be fair, mate, I can't see them. One of the reasons why I checked this, I've not seen them unless they're called something else. So let me know what they're called. All the teams are here, so let me know, and we can think about putting them on. Domino, over to you, good sir, whilst we wait for some feedback on the potential ping issues. I mean, no one's in the chat at the moment, so maybe that says it all.
I know, if we're thinking about the ping issues, there's a couple of things we can say, but if you read the game, let's say it's a 50-50 game, I did think FCVB have controlled the vast majority of the game. Great work with Avora getting into the lead, but FCVB have just worked very well in tight spaces. They look the more accomplished team going forward. Basically, in the nicest possible way, they're the team making the less mistakes at the minute.
Yep, I agree. And it's a difficult time to watch any team because it's the first game of a brand new tournament and there's likely to be nerves. You know, you don't want to lose. Oh, Weird B has put his side level. He did score a hat-trick in the warm-up game before this, we saw, whilst we were waiting for the game, and he has picked up where he left off in that game. Equalizes nicely, and Domino, for the second time tonight, Avora worked that ball well in the box, and the composure has led to a goal.
Yeah, fantastic work, Abel. And that's where, again, the limitation of mistakes. Each pass there was not a difficult pass, but it needed to play at the correct time, and they've done it fantastically well. Yeah, it was just really good composure for those three, just kind of playing in the triangles like they should do, and the finish there, Abel, was fantastic. But big lifeline for this team. Let's see if they can use that goal to get themselves the win here, Abel.
Yeah.
But it is FCVB coming on the attack
and
here.
They look good as well. Tej in there this time completes the clearance, but it's going to come straight back at them again. What a game we've got on our hands. 2 apiece and no signs of slowing down for either side. As 11X collects that, goes long. Look at the space that OMB has found himself in on that far side. Comes inside to the gaffer, Nagoma. Looking for the through ball, smile in 6s and 7s. They do get away with it though and ping it out into space with Zlat.
Yeah, and it is, like I said, Abel, both the centre-halves. Wow, okay.
I've never seen that before.
I forgot the footballer from Portsmouth had done it as well. Was it Paul Dickoff that done the?
No, it was David Dunn.
Oh, was it David Dunn? I love that.
From Blackburn. Yeah.
It was very, very similar.
I mean, that was up there, to be fair. I mean, Cora's had a fantastic game, so he can do what he wants, basically. Here is the man. Cometh the hour. Cometh the man. Cam Foster gets across again, but
he's had a great game.
He has, yeah. It's a good battle. Those two centre forwards and the two centre halves flicked on. Back sticks is on. It is Nera there again. Turns, gets the shot off, and wide it goes. And I know for a fact he is the cameraman on the other side.
I was going to bring it up, Abel, in the first half. I'll bring it up now. The keeper looks like he's half a second behind everyone else.
Ah, okay.
It really looks like when he should move, he doesn't, and then he moves to the position I think he should move in. Same with the first goal.
Yeah.
And there, he should have came out and grabbed it. So, if I'm, again, FCVB, I'd be looking at that and just get some shots on target.
Dembele slots it home once again. FCVB find themselves in the lead. A cool finish from Dembele. He was persistent. The finish was sublime. Kept it low on the deck. No chance for the keeper, regardless of positioning, regardless of any potential lag. And they are worthy leaders as things stand. 3-2, having the run of the mill, I would say. Domino, disagree?
No, they are 8-ball, and I think they've shown great resilience to keep going back into this game and getting the goal when they should. I just think this Avora team have got some great lifelines, obviously fantastic players. They just haven't been able to amount a significant amount of pressure where as soon as VB went down, you could see them recycling the ball and really just keeping that attack, keeping that possession. And Avora really haven't, other than the 2 moments of brilliance where they got the goals there, they haven't really mounted much pressure on the VB defensive team.
Yeah, I agree. And to be honest, I expected them to come into this half time and say, yeah, we're having lagging problems. The fact they didn't, I'm willing just to kind of go on and say, yeah, fine, let's toss that out the window. They've got themselves 2 goals, so I don't think they can complain too much about it. But it's like you said, Domino, it's a sustained possession, the sustained pressure. They've really struggled to push FCVB back into their own half to get them camping on the edge of their own box. And to be honest, Avora have had to do that a lot this game, and maybe it is a slight case of welcome to the big time. You know, we see it a lot with newly promoted sides coming into the esports Premier and trying to play that carpet football, that attacking brand of football. And after 10 games, yes, they've played some good football, but they've got 2 points. So Avora, they've got it all to do here. But we said in the first half, they are very good at mixing up their weapons. So can they call it on the fly here? Can they get something out of this game? Because a draw here, I think, would feel as good as a win from this position, Domino.
Yeah, it would. And I think, judging Avora's last 2 goals, 8-ball, under, against the runner pay, and they've just had moments of brilliance. So they've got it in them, that they just need that one chance, and it needs to click. And they've got it. They can do it.
That's the positive thing for Avora. They only need one chance, and Dembele has had more than one chance. And he almost had more than 1 goal there, but it does remain 3-2 with 8 minutes left to go. And yeah, I think it's kitchen sink time now for Avora. They've got nothing to lose. As Koro intercepts that, gives it to the dangerous Dembele. The daisy cutter goes straight into the keeper's hands, goes long. It's going to come straight back to them. And Domino, this has been kind of what it's been like for the majority of this game.
Yeah, but they have got, when they get into these positions, 8-ball, they are very, very dangerous. Really good defending. Didn't check his run. But they've still got time on the clock. It's the recycling. It's the second ball, 8-ball from this VB side.
Yeah, FCVB have done really, really well. When they've gone direct, they've made it stick. They've made it difficult for Avora. And Goma back there making the tackle. Here we go then. It's now or never. Here's the gaffer. That's the man you want on the ball. And I think Nira knows that. Fabulous beard.
Nice. Breathtaking.
We are 30 seconds away from 90 minutes. 3-2. We have been treated from a neutral point of view. 5 goals. Better than the 1 we got in the first game last night. It's going to fall to Whitby. Gets the shot, but that is inches wide. Oh, he's going to
worked that beautifully, 8-ball. Absolutely. Centre half, pinned him down, picked his pocket. Yeah, you could see 8-ball. The idea was there. The keeper watched it just drift by that near post, and that should be game. Have they got? No, they won't get a second chance there. Well held, 8-ball.
Fine margins, Domino. Fine margins. I mean, to be fair, we've said it a couple of times now. If you're going to be playing in esports Premier, 1, you need to learn how to mix your weapons up, and 2, it's fine margins when you get here. If you need to learn those rules about the VPG eSports Premier now, you might as well do it now before you actually get into the league. But it's a tough learning curve. The good thing for Avora is they've got 2 more games, and it's a very forgiving Swiss format league table. Just the 4 teams go home. So I think the team talk after that game is put that one aside and let's go again.
Yeah, because they've got their easy game of GSK.
I was going to say, yeah, just GSK to deal with next. So don't worry about that one, boys. But commiserations to those guys, but all the congratulations in the world to FCVB. Worthy winners, I think, if I'm totally honest.
Yeah, and if I'm honest, 8-ball, I don't think, well, I don't know too much about them as a side, but what I've seen there, if you can mix it with Avora and kind of look the dominant and come out with a result, a little bit of dark horses there.
That's not a bad shout, to be fair. I think they'll be quite difficult to beat, but to be honest, Domino, now we're going to see 2 of the sides who are going to have a lot to say about it. I mean, I say that, none of their streams are here, so maybe not, but let me nudge them now. Well, I tell you what. How about I scroll up from yesterday? Because that's Stranua. This is no. Janzium is Mr. Figo. He should be streaming, to be fair. Let's have a look. Hopefully these scores get filled in soon. Worryingly.
I know.
Worryingly.
Mr. Figo's back. I love that.
My guy. Yeah, worryingly they've not been filled in yet. I see there's a lot of people in here, so hopefully one of these is someone who can fill in some of the scores. But if any of the scores on the doors come in on the Discord, I'll let you know. But there is confirmation of the starting 11 for Janzium. We can't get the neon one, unfortunately. But there is confirmation. Figo on the wing tonight. He's dropped back from striker, and Maz.
Oh my.
Yeah, their main man, in my humble opinion, up top tonight. He'll be the focal point for this team, I think.
Did someone go and clip that goal? Because I think they needed to.
Yeah, I mean, if I had scored that goal, it's all you'd be seeing on my social media for the next 2 years.
Unbelievable. And I just like watching Maz play.
Scores on the doors. You'll have to bear with me. So we've got just on Discord. GSK beat Focus 3-1. Casappia, which I'll grow up, won 4-2 against ADC, who we saw yesterday. So that would have been a good game. Janzium 3-0 winners against New Diamonds.
Fair.
Neom 3-0 winners against GTZ. So a bit like yesterday, both of these sides coming in red hot. Something has to give. Other scores: NBD ESports 1-0 against Spirit, and Good 11 won 1-0, but it didn't tell us who they were playing against.
Sunrise.
Axe Clan 0, Porto Salvo 2, so good win for those boys. And like I said, hopefully someone starts to fill this in now. I mean, to be fair, I probably could, but that would be far too efficient. Come on, far too efficient. I'm not sure I've got rights to do it, actually. Which game did we watch? 3. No, we can't. They should have given us rights to do it. It'd be alright. Alright. It looks like it's been sent, and it has been sent. Janzium going for the red and the black. Neom are going all white. I was hoping they'd go blue. They played in blue a lot yesterday.
A few seconds, write it down, Abel.
I mean, annoyingly, Janzium played in all blue quite a bit yesterday. Janzium in red, though. Neon.
To be fair, this is going to be a good game. I would say this has got purists written all over it, but they could give us a little bit of a barnstormer for the neutrals.
Yeah, they know a draw here is not the worst result in the world, but a win would send you through pretty much effectively.
Yeah, 2 wins here. I think even a draw for both teams will pretty much send you through as well.
I'm not too sure about that. Right, anyway, Janzium, mathematics aside.
Only one team go out.
To be fair, it's not group stages, is it? Swinging it in. Maz on the edge of the box. We know that boy's got feet.
Oh.
Graham plucks it out of the air. Once again, his positioning, much like yesterday, was bang on. JDM's in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. It is Neom, yesterday's winners. Neom in the white and blue, with Mo Arsenal into Dancing Dog, who is Danny Connolly. He is one of the lads who DM'd me saying, by the way, this is me. Always nice to get those, isn't it? Flicked on. Hayden and Saren do well. Was talking to who was I talking to? Lee Jacko, actually, talking about this team. And it's a blend of Black Sheep and some of the French guys. So
okay.
There's me thinking that everyone had changed their name, but no, it's a good blend, and they looked good yesterday. Can they keep that good run of form up? I mean, I think both sides would feel hard done by drawing each other this early on.
Yeah, this has got the semi-final spirals written all over it.
Yeah,
This is this kind of game here. I wouldn't say much at play there, Abel, because they know if they drop points here, they've still got a chance to go through. But it does absolutely wonders for your confidence to take a big scalp like this early on in the competition.
Both sides got 3 points on the board. It is Swiss format, so again, another thing to remember. I tell you what, Domino, a score has just come in that shook me. Cyber Esports 1, AC Stranua 6. They're at it again.
What?
They're at it again.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Monster cheat code, edge of the box, thinks about the shot instead, gives it to Module. Good block. Ball falls to the feet of the fullback, and Janzium will build from the back. I mean, in their own box as well.
It started feeling a little bit more for the purists. And like I said, the triangles that you can play in this game is absolutely fantastic. Those 3 or 4 passes to get out of danger able has been brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, you called it, and I think it was spot on that these two sides are just so similar. They're carpet football through and through. They've got 22 players on the pitch who love the ball into feet and are calm and composed. You don't see it very often, but when you do, it's a purist's watch. Don't expect 5 or 6 goals this game.
No, unless one team absolutely lose their head. But we've got a good chance here, Abel. It's 4 versus 4.
On the overlap is the cameraman, Mr. Figo, edge of the box. Akers, Rorak gets the shot. What do I know? There may very well be 5 or 6 goals with finishing like that. Mr. Figo enjoyed that one.
I was about to say, you guys can't see on the stream, but Mr. Figo is on camera and he's giving it stacks.
That's my favourite thing about these streams, Domino, is just the reactions of specifically Mr. Figo.
Yeah, Mr. Figo is my favourite streamer now.
Neon then looking to respond. They get themselves a corner, but it is the Frenchman, Janzium, who go a goal to the good. 23 minutes in.
Did we see many corner goals or any corner goals at all in the last streams, April?
Yeah, just the one. Lee Jacko it was, but it doesn't look like he's playing tonight. Yeah. He was a danger all tournament as well.
We did, yeah.
Here is Danny Connolly, lays it off to Borsellino. I was going to say, we haven't seen much of him tonight, and maybe that's why. Restart with a throwing on that far side. They chuck it away. Hayden is there, as he normally is. Roran, the goal scorer, and what a goal it was. Loses out to Mo Arsenal. Connolly, edge of box, pocket pinched by the goal scorer, and a nice turn as well. Completes the clearance. It is going to come straight back to them, though, with Saren. Looking for runners. Plays it safe. Cheat code out to Module. Very tidy player. What a ball that is. Tidy ball. Borsellino pulls the shot. It never looked like threatening, but the ball in from right to left was spot on, and just a warning sign for Janzium there, Domino.
Yeah, Neon, for some reason, just haven't got going, and that's a great ball, Abel. Yeah, just haven't got going. Have just looked a little bit lackluster when it comes to that final third. Normally, they're really composed. Don't give the ball away cheaply. Pick out like that for the perfect example, Abel, where they're just... It was just cheap possession giving it away when there's other options over there. I don't think Janzium's press have been anything spectacular. It's been good, but they can definitely play out of it. They just haven't got that.
I think Neon are just suffering from their own success, aren't they? They've set the standards so high now that, you know, every misplaced pass we're asking questions, whereas most of the other teams were like, oh yeah, that's unfortunate, but it happens. whereas these boys, like I said in the first 5 minutes, I do think there is a slight grievance with the fact that, you know, both of these sides will feel hard done by drawing each other in these group stages as well. And I do think sometimes that subconsciously creeps into your play, but since conceding, Neom have looked much better, and here is a chance. Module heads it down, and there is Cheat Code Monster, volleys home from 6 yards. What do we know, Domino? What on earth? What are we talking about? Well, Neom have got this.
Shocking. But out there, 8 ball, there was 2 50-50s to be key to one, and out of each position, the Janzium players were in their better position. I thought the header was going to be cleared, didn't. And then when the ball came back across, the defender had beaten him up.
Yeah,
and
I
didn't.
agree. It was a bit
Just
like that.
wanted it
It was a
more.
bit like that header we saw in the first game where it was behind him. He had no right to win it, and then all of a sudden he's kind of giraffe necked it in. But that was similar. But I guess Monster Code wanted it more, and we got the goal. I don't know. Maybe there will be 5 or 6 goals in this game. What do I know?
What do we know? I tell you what, you just need to get it to the front players at Janzium though, because I need to see that man cook up top.
They're being starved a little bit, aren't they? The likes of Maz.
Yeah.
Roar
Just
around.
need to get it into Maz's feet. Hello.
There he is. Lays it off to Wazy, who's got a bit of space.
Here he
YMS
is.
Maz on the overlap is Suro. He had a very good tournament last night. Straight at the goalkeeper. Once again, Graham with expert positioning. There is
Blue by.
half time, 1 apiece, and it was. I think they're good value to go in at 1 apiece at half time, Domino. But it was a good time to score. It's changed that potential halftime team talk.
Yeah, I don't think any team necessarily deserved to go in as the overwhelming favourites or with the lead. I think a 1-1's a fair reflection there. I think Neon, in my opinion, and to be fair, you're completely right, Abel. The things I'm saying about them is because they set such a high bar yesterday that I'm not used to misplaced passes common mistakes in common areas. So they've set the bar too high for themselves where I'm picking up on things like that. But each team, if you want the level of quality, it doesn't get higher.
Yeah, it's been a good watch for sure. And do you know what? I think there's every chance that these guys draw each other again in the knockouts too. Both of them are going to be there. Both of them are going to go deep because they're both good sides. And yeah, let's see what the second half has to offer us. From a neutral point of view, I can't wait. But I don't think either of these sides are really enjoying such a difficult group stage game at the moment. There is Mr. Figo, who, to be quite frank, has been very, very deep this game because it's just been one of those games, Domino, where you've had to drop in as a wide player.
Yeah, and it's not that he's waste out there, but he was a fantastic strike rate ball.
Yeah.
And
Very much a team player. Module again
Oh.
finds Borsellino, goes near post this time instead of across the goal. The comeback is complete. The turnaround has been completed. Neon, 2 goals to 1. Janzium fading quickly. And since halfway through that first half, Domino, it's been all Neon. And it's continuing to be all Neon in this second half too. They have picked back up where they left off in that first half. Janzium really need a rocket up them now. And is YMS going to be that person with the rocket? Wazy near post. Cusco goes across. I mean, that's the man who stepped in for Lee Jacko, or it very may well be Lee Jacko. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out later. But I was going to say, Graham was there. He did not pick it up. It's hit a Neon player, apparently. They'll get another stab at it, but this time Borsellino, the goal scorer, the current match winner, is there. And here he is picking it up off Mo Arsenal, who reliably informed me last night he is not the gaffer, but I shall always call him gaffer. Module gets the shot off. Kill with the save. 55 minutes gone. 2-1 to last night's tournament winners, Domino. Neon.
yeah, and it's a good barometer of how you can see a team that doesn't start at the races to their natural best, but just play through the gears. And that's what they've done. They've just played through the gears, upped it as they went along. And now they're in front, and they are purring here, 8
We were writing them off in the first 20 minutes.
Absolutely, that's what we do. If they're losing, they're terrible. If they're winning, they're the best thing.
Maybe they've got the commentary on. Maybe it's reverse psychology. Maybe we should start doing. We should start doing it to Janzium. You suck.
What?
You suck.
Where's Maz? I've never rated Maz.
Oh my god! It
Maz.
goes through. He's you could not write it. There he is. Bang on cue. Cometh the hour. Cometh the man.
Come up the Maz.
It's cometh the Maz. Oh my god, we are good at this, Domino. I'll tell you what. Oh, Desmond.
Should we just stop talking? Because I feel like we give an unfair advantage by like our black magic here, Abel. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think everyone at home would prefer us to stop talking, but We're here for a long time, not a good time. 2 apiece, and I told you there wouldn't be 5 goals in this game. Here comes Figo. He's through on goal. Goes near post. Graham stands up well this time. Another foot save. He looks disappointed in that finish. He knew that was his time to shine.
To be fair, April, I looked across that box and no one was open. He'd be playing a blind pass and a hopeful pass. It's probably the only option he had on.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought he was just going to drill it. You know, like you said, you've got no other options, so you know there can be no hate on the shot coming in. But he went near post. Goalkeeper didn't flinch, didn't crack. Here is one of the goal scorers. Cheat code. Seems like a long time ago since he scored. Modul's been fantastic, by the way, on that right-hand side. Chico Monza gets the shot off again, and it's 3-2. A topsy-turvy game. I said there wouldn't be 5 goals.
Never 5 goals.
Because you didn't let me finish. There was going to be 7 or 8. God, you let me finish these things.
You made a whole sentence with a full stop at the end.
What a game we've got on our hands here. Wow. Wow. 3-2.
It's just, I mean, we still weren't writing them off, Abel, but it's... Sometimes it's inevitable when the ball goes forward like that, and I don't think he had much. Again, pulling the trigger on, he looked around, there was no one there, but when you're a finisher of that quality, you can do it. I think the way Janzium gets back into this, I keep saying it, but I think just Mads needs to drop deeper to pick up that ball, because he can make things happen and make things tick.
You just need to go back to slagging him off again.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, good tackle by Saren.
Yeah, he needed that, to be fair. Saren's like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Tracked him well. Borsellino with acres.
I'm gonna get that domino glaze.
Kutish does well. Wazy. Don't think he wanted it there, to be fair. Borsellino off on another run again. They've looked good from wide areas. I mean, to be fair, they've looked good from every area. Neon, that's what they do. That's why they're a top team. That's why they're the current champions. But particularly Borsellino on this near side and Module on that right. I don't think Module was playing that, or he's playing under an alias yesterday, but he is slotted into this team nicely. And they'll be glad he's playing, especially in this game. Free header at the back. Cuts across. It's Hayden to, I think it was Danny Connolly, and that's a partnership we've seen often, but to no avail this time. Wazy into YMS.
There he is.
Figo on the overlap. He goes byline, edge of the box is on. Raw right heads it down, and Lunatic. I tell you what, Domino, that is a goal line clearance, because I don't think the goalkeeper was making that.
No, I like that. He just, I don't trust him. I trust myself.
I think it's just right place, right time. He did that last night as well, Lunatic. Goal line clearance last night. Goal line clearance tonight. Keeping his side in this game, this 5-goal thriller. It's only round 2, Domino. It's not even the knockouts yet, and we've been served up 2 lots of 5-goal thrillers. Yeah, there's only one way to go from here.
Yeah. Bring back the EA 25 1-0. We love those tournaments. I think we've had more goals in this tournament last night than we did in the entire season.
Yeah, 6 seasons we did last season. Connolly into Saren. Cheat code. Module loses his man. Comes back inside though. Somehow gets the cross off. Borsellino heads it down. Danny Connolly wanted a bit too much time. Ghost
That's a
free
very
kick.
long advantage. That is a very, very long advantage.
The longest advantage I've done ever seen. But when you are on top, sometimes you just get the luck of the draw, and that is what Neom are doing right now. Last night's champs. Fires it across. That had a really weird ball animation, I can't lie. But Module wins it to Cusco. It is repelled. Figo. Wazy. Saren's there again. I mean, to be fair, he's had a very, very good game. So is this man, Maz.
Yeah, you just pick this man up because he does make clever decisions. And that's why I don't think he just needs to, in my opinion, 8 ball. He just needs to drop it. He can do everything. He's got a Cole Palmer-esque for me. What a ball that is.
Mo Arsenal.
He's made tackle. Yes.
Brutish behave as well. Good tackle. They're the kind of ones you hate from a striker's point of view as well, because you can see that man coming across and you know.
There's nothing you can do either.
Exactly.
You're just like, I'm gonna have to take this one. Yeah.
Yeah, take it on the chin.
Because if you pulled up and be like, I don't want to take this.
Don't want that smoke. 90 minutes. We are officially into stoppage time, and Neom have got the ball, unfortunately for Janzium, and I don't think they want to give it back. Module is going to get straight into that corner, is he? Nope.
And that should be it there, 8 ball.
Loves cutting back in. Are they going to see this through? Wazy tries to get it down the line. Mo Arsenal is there, though. Module swings it in one last time there. He's not going to get anything from it, and there it is. 5 goals, Domino. Who'd have guessed it? I mean, I never saw it coming. Never saw it coming.
We guessed all of that. Everything that happened in that game, me and you done. If someone needs to go back and watch that game, everything we're talking about at the beginning, middle, and then came to fruition. We are good at this job, and Neom are good at EA25.
Yes.
Supposedly.
26 as well. I mean, I feel like if you need to say you're good at your job, we're probably not that good at it. But, yeah, 2 games down, Domino. I mean, no scores have been updated, which is quite unfortunate.
Stop it.
I'll see if there's any scores on the doors here. Neom have just confirmed that 3-2 win. Avora...
Are we the only people working today, Abel?
Yeah, but that's how it usually works in clubs, to be honest. Mr. No Days Off. Avora 2-1 winners at GSK. They are back in the game.
Wow.
Back in the game. And Grow Up Esports make it 2 from 2. A 2-0 win against NBD.
Wow.
Shisui, who is down in this bottom left-hand corner, assures us that he's now updating the scores.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't see it myself, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's an honest man.
Exactly. Well, I'm not going to argue with that man either.
Yeah, right. Domino, round 3. Round 3. Oh, it does sound like a lot of teams are still in round 2, but we'll do what we can to keep things going. And it was GSK versus Stranua we had our eye on.
We did. Now, how have they been progressing? Have you seen... what was the first results, if you can...
GSK just got beat by Avora.
Right, GSK get beat by Avora. What was their first game?
Just looking now. 3-1 winners at Focus. So play 2,
Okay.
1-1, lost 1. Play 2 UK sides.
Right, fine. And have you got Stranua? Well, they've got
Stranua. Well, we know how Stranua got on.
Oh yeah, the first game was absolutely devastating. Okay.
Yeah, 6-1 winners. It is GSK and Stranua. Let's see if Berberoy is streaming again.
Yeah, that's Porto Salvo, isn't it? This round.
There they are. No, that's the same one as before. I mean, you can see I put it in. Is this half time? It kind of looks like half time, I can't lie. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes. But he is streaming, so that's good. 1 apiece, it looks like, judging by the scoreboard. There it is.
1 apiece.
Taking on Porto Salvo. I mean, we could... Is it worth sticking around and watching this, or shall we try and get 2 teams?
We might be able to get someone else. How about that Casappia?
Casappia.
Oh, did they come in?
Yeah, Casappia's done.
How about some Sunrise versus Oste?
Yeah, let's have a look at those boys.
The Sunrise, I think, lost their last game against Good 11, didn't they?
I do believe they did. It's not looking good for us, boys. No, neither of them have posted.
Not great. Well, we could have Cyber versus Axclan. I don't know if they're still going on, but Cyber were...
Let's have a look at these guys. Just
They
make
were-
sure
they
we
gave it a
don't...
night.
Oh.
Oh my!
Is this... So it's gone... I'm sorry, it's gone from half-time to 91st minute?
No, that's not the...
I'm so confused.
I think they're just... Well, loads of people have kind of quit the game because it's just someone by themselves.
Oh, well, but we just watched half-time, did we not? I'm so confused.
Was that on that stream? Yeah, I don't understand.
No one's playing either. Here is Berberoy. He is live. Am I on his live or am I...
This is live, like he is live.
And it is Stranua against LPS. I'm so confused. Maybe they'll put something in here. this is difficult to keep up with. Right.
Did New Diamond have a stream? Iron Hawks, we had them on the first game. They've got Goods who won, so there's some teams about.
Let me just have a little look.
While you're looking for the stream, Abel, I'm going to refill my water.
Yeah, do. Oh, the scores will start coming in. Nice. And now they disappeared. So we're looking at GSK. Do GSK have a stream as well? We can check their team out. I mean, Domino's just gone. Scores are trickling through slowly but surely, so it should give us a better indication of what's going on.
What have I missed?
Oh, you are back now. For some reason, you turned your camera off, which just made everything disappear, but you're back now. Scores are trickling through
Cool.
slowly but surely. We've got Berberoy waiting for this third and final group stage game. They are away from home at GSK.
I wonder how Focus got on in their second game, Abel. Do you know?
I can go and find out. Focus.
Because losing that first game, Abel, puts them under the cosh a little bit.
Yeah. Good 11 have just shared their starting 11, by the way. That's a very good starting 11.
Ooh.
But I think it's under investigation for being a bit naughty and taking players that they shouldn't.
To be fair, if you call your team Good 11, like it does sound like a very suspicious name.
You've got to be good. You've got to be good. One little look at this. They're all in, ready to go. We'll try and, I tell you what, afterwards we'll go straight to Avora versus Good 11 because I want to see them in action. Plus it gives us a good reason to go back to Avora.
And there people... Oh, Focus drew 1-1 coming in the chat, Abel.
Nice.
Big Keenan Page as well. What a player he is.
I am looking. Yeah, 1 apiece against FCVB, who we've just seen. GTZ 6, New Diamonds 2, Stranua 1, Porto Salvo 1. So play 2, 1-1 draw 1 for Stranua coming into this. But GSK play 2, lost against Avora and beat Focus. So again, both of these sides will want a win to guarantee getting through, but maybe could do with a draw. Don't quote me on that.
It's going to be hard for those teams at the bottom there, Abel. I kind of want to see how it shapes up before we get into the games, because then when there's a little bit of a spice, Abel, I love a good relegation battle.
Stranua, GSK. Stranua in the black, GSK in the white.
Is this one of the first games kicking off at Abel?
Yeah, it is. I think everyone's on it at the moment, to be fair to them. There's a lot of movement in here. Plus, there's a lot more going on than there was yesterday, because there's 4
Did you
more
say
teams.
You said you saw good 11's team. Any major highlights in there?
A lot of very good players, but they're under investigation at the moment, so I don't want to say anything.
Does that make
true story?
Does that make us accomplices as well?
I guess it does. Yeah, I don't want to be incriminating anyone, and I also don't want to be called up as an expert witness.
Because there's nothing expert about you.
Other than my ability to tell you who is playing in which kit. Actually, I'm not very good at that either, am I? Because it's Stranua in the black, and it's GSK in the white from right to left. Both of these sides, a draw will probably see them through, but ties are for Father's Day.
I like that.
Third and final game of the group stage. After this, it is down to business once we confirm those 4 sides leaving us.
Great
It is
goal,
a
mate.
straight out knockout, and
what
that
a
is
save.
Sanzi once again, Domino. Quality last night, keeping up that quality again tonight. Stranua living dangerously, 6 minutes in.
Absolutely body. He's got
Yeah,
another
he
chance
did.
here, 8-ball.
Corner taker gets it back
Oh
in, and
my.
Sanzi, right place, right time. And is he the goalkeeper of the tournaments so far? Because last night he was world class.
Or just on stream, 8-ball more than anything else.
Yeah,
Pulls it out of the streams.
Megat Bra, very, very good cam, very dangerous player.
Yeah, just always positive. That's what I liked about him, 8-ball. Always positive. Head down, running, causing chaos, and finding the passes as well, the killer passes. That's what I like about my cams.
He's like a very
They're the
good,
ones-
he's like a very good Aaron DeLosa.
I'm like a very good Aaron DeLosa.
Norbits, down the line it goes. Bratton swings it in. Nepezzo again there. Not for the first time. Probably won't be the last. There is the cameraman. Flicking it on to Norwegian legend. It is turned over, and here come the white shirts of GSK. Jokers. Big Varmy is gaffer. Bratton. Straight down the throat of Sanzi.
If you're going to hit it, 8-ball, you might as well catch it on the volley Van Persie-esque. But
Yeah, why not?
yeah,
Why
that's
not?
just-
It needs a
that's
bit
just
more
me,
venom than that, though, I think.
Especially to beat the keeper in this form.
Yeah, that's it. Standal. Down the line it goes to Berberoy. We know how dangerous this man is. A good find from last night. Domino, first time we've seen him play live. Presumably, he might just change his name. You never know. It's probably someone we know really well.
Yeah, that's Luca.
Standal's there again. Recycles it nicely for the away side. Stranua in that all black and I guess it's pink/red. Mickelson. Again, Megat looking to cut open this GSK side. Unable to do so though. They've got numbers in abundance. Something which Stranua do not have right now. Feeds it through.
Oh,
Looking for the 1-2. Jokers is there though. Standal there for the umpteenth time. Varmy keeps it alive. RLC is dispossessed, and Standal once again is there, but they give it back again. Nupek slides it through to Gladson. It's sixes and sevens. It's sixes and sevens.
Yeah,
I think this is probably, I don't want to use the word sloppy, but it's the most chaotic game we've probably seen in 1.5 nights.
I think sometimes when two team styles match, it becomes like a very, very purist tactical battle. But when other times, like I think here styles match, it becomes chaos.
Yeah.
It's a great ball.
Back sticks is on Mickelson,
Yes,
heads
yeah.
it down to Berberoy.
Save.
Was that a save? Yes, it was. 2 world-class goalkeepers, Domino, and that's why it's still 0-0.
Yeah, fantastic save there, Abel. And to be fair, not had much to do.
No, he's had nothing to do apart from make a world-class save, and that's how you know he's world-class. Flicked on, and there's Nepsio. I'm not sure if it hit the post or the goalkeeper or a combination of the two, but it has stayed out. Mickelson squares it across. Joker clears it. Jokers heads it down. Good work from GSK, looking to counter from the corner. Bratton, who's had a very good first half on this near side, gives it to his gaffer, looking for it in return.
Oh, well done. That's
Wow.
great reading, April.
Big Farmy, one of the best in the business. Jokers again,
Oh,
also one of the best in the business. Can't get a shot off. That will go out of play. 33 minutes gone. 0-0. Good 11. There's currently a Stewart's inquiry going on in the Discord.
can we know what it's about?
So effectively, because this is qualifiers, you're not allowed to have any players that have already qualified for a team they're going to be playing for in the Prem.
Right. Okay, so if like Luca just decides to drop in
Yeah,
and play
exactly.
for a team, you can't be
So-
like, you can't, unless you're going to play there full time,
Yeah,
you can't
so
play.
when I said that team looks very good, there was a reason for that. But they're not happy with the decision, so we'll see what comes of that. In the
Unless they're
meantime,
going to stay in them. I mean, if you're going to stay on the team, then
yeah, that's it.
Oh my, good save.
Jokers gets the shot off, but it is tame from his high standards. I mean, Avora have got to play them now, so Avora are asking the question.
But the thing is, you've got to kind of make a decision on the fly because it's got to be quite quick because we have a full tournament going
Yeah,
ahead.
just
And
play
then-
the game and then deal with it afterwards. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll let you know though, because it's
hit it.
kicking off. Nupek, 5 minutes remaining in this first half. We haven't had a 0-0 at half time yet.
No, but what I was going to say, well, I know they don't want the stats, but this is probably one of the best 0-0 that I've seen. I mean, we haven't had many. I don't think we've had any, but it's a very good 0-0.
It's a very small pool of games to choose from. By default. Mickelson will be looking to change that. Not going the right way about it though. Nupek. I mean, we said at the beginning of this game a draw would probably do either of these two sides.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it's panning out at the moment. Rambaros. No urgency at all. Big switch of play. They're not going to get anything from it. Although Standal is there. Probably been the best player on the pitch. Flick down.
Oh
Here's
my.
Berberoy. Oh, he's picked the wrong side, and it is. Bartix makes the save at Domino. It's these goalkeepers. That's the
I was
problem.
about to say, yeah.
That's the problem.
It's-
We picked these two goalkeepers out yesterday for being very good goalkeepers and having very good tournaments, and now they're both in the same game, and they are the sole reason that this is goalless.
Yeah, it is about the keepers because if you look at the chances each team have had, it should, in theory, be about 2-2. So it's not like it's been a dead rubber, a chaos ball, and there's nothing happening. There's been some fantastic saves, some golden opportunities. It has been 0-0, April. If you can see a team that's kind of on top at the minute, if I had to put you on the spot, who'd you be calling?
I mean, we know Stranua are very, very dangerous on the counter-attack, but I think GSK have had the better of the running, as it were. More possession, more clear-cut chances, but Stranua so dangerous. So dangerous on the counter-attack. And you saw it there. I mean, against the Kosh, it looked like we were going all the way through to half-time, and Berberoy all of a sudden just appears wrong side of the defender. And if it wasn't for Bartix in goal, then Stranua would have been a job well done in that first half. But instead, it remains goalless. The result does suit both teams. I would imagine you'd be hard-pressed to go out of this tournament. The way the Swiss format is set up in this tournament, it's just the 4 teams go out in that first round. Cards gives it to Galadon. Mickelson and co are there, completes the clearance, not going to get the wrong side of him either. Good defending from Norbix. Back home it goes. Varmy's had a good game as well. The 2 CDMs on either side are the 2 best players on the park at the moment. I think that tells you everything you need to know about this game so far.
Oh, that's a really good idea, April. And I like that. And that's what Stranua do give you. They do give you that kick and rush kind of hurry ball when you need it. And it's because they can offensively hurt you in loads of different ways. But it's GSK's turn here. See what they can do. Again,
Yeah.
I think it needs to be something special. We can see these keepers have got no lacks of concentration, which means it needs to be something special.
Yeah, very, very, very good players and no lag. Berberoy into Mega.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good reverse pass. Norwegian legend.
Oh,
a bit like Mads Pitbull, Domino. He's a good runner off the ball. He's having to fill those channels in the absence of that man tonight, and he's doing well. There he is again, flicking it on, looking for Berberoy. Standel into Fred. There is the danger man. Gets it through just about to Mickelson. Bratton having to do defensive duties, gets crowded out, swings it in. It's a half decent ball. He just can't lock onto it.
He did not want the there ball. He did not want that ball. He was like, okay,
there
we'll deal
again
with it.
with the feet as well. As there nothing that man can't do.
Nice. Yeah, it's great track.
Cardas through to Jokers. Ramboros just losing out. Brattan collecting that. Much higher up this time. I think that's where he wants to be. Jokers back to Big Varmy. Gets it through to Cardas. Finds the back of the net. And it is that man, Domino, the best player on the park. Big Varmy for GSK, leading by example. Finds the striker. And what a finish that is.
I told you it needed to be something special, 8-ball, because no one's making mistakes there. And no one made a mistake there. It was just recycled on that right-hand channel, 8-ball. When the ball was going back, there's that old phrase, go back to go forward, 8-ball. And as he popped it back, they split the lines. Player got in. He had it all to do 8-ball. The angle was against him.
Yeah, it was a good finish. It was a confident finish, and it's something that we've lacked in that first 65 minutes. But the breakthrough has happened, and to be honest, I think it's probably gone the way we thought it might with GSK. Yeah. Good value for the 1-goal lead, and they're looking to double that now with Joker's edge of the box. Good tackle. Megget goes direct, leaving 2 up now. One of them is this man, the danger man, Berberoy, our cameraman, and their talisman. Brattan, though, back there after helping them with the goal. He's now defending that 1-goal lead. Inside it goes. Plenty of white shirts forward. Galadon gets the shot, finds the back of the net. That is a sensational finish from distance. Should put this game to bed. Stranua are down and out with 17 minutes to go. GSK, like we said, good value for this lead.
Yeah, a little bit different there, 8-ball. I think it was just all correct, high IQ passes, and then we always say in those positions there was runners off that ball, but he created that yard, and you just think, why not, 8-ball?
Why not?
Pull the trigger. You don't know what you'll get for it.
I like that about this game, Domino. Here is Joker's edge of the box, gives it to Kardash, has already got a goal to his name in this game. Nupek, he's going to give it back to the man who just smashed it home from 20 yards. Sansi is there, though. Nothing he could do about that second goal. Maybe some questions asked on that first one, but certainly that second goal, Domino. Like you said, sometimes these esports Premier players are just guilty of wanting a bit too long on the ball. But Galadon has just proven that FC26 will reward you if you want to have a pop from distance, and that is exactly what he did. Back of the net, 20 yards, 2 goals to the good. 10 minutes to see it through.
Yeah, and I think the worrying thing for Shrew is I do think, I know it's the 81st minute, but GSK are literally, they're just getting out of third gear now. They're really starting to open it, starting to play with that little bit of confidence, and every time they go forward, there is an end product there. There's something happening.
That's it. And that's the only difference from the first half to the second half. It's just that end product. Down the line to Fred, if they're going to get something out of this game, it needs to be pretty much now or never. But like you said, Domino, GSK, especially in this last 20 minutes or so, just come out flying. Nupek. And it's kind of what we saw. Zalo sweeps up nicely. It's kind of what we saw in the final, wasn't it? That Stranua, when they go a goal down, it just kind of cancels them out a little bit. They are a very good counter-attacking team. They like to sit in. They like to frustrate sides.
Yeah.
And when they get the first goal, they look really good. But the last 2 times we've seen them, they've been the first to concede, and they've gone on to lose. So maybe a plan B, C, D is also needed from that very effective plan A they've got. But when things don't go their way.
Yeah, or you play a team that can kind of counteract that, which again, Neon Can and GSK are doing that same goal. Great header.
Bartek's. The thing is, though,
And to be
Dom,
fair, Artex as well.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they had 2 golden opportunities those first half, and Bartex made fantastic saves. April. The game could have been completely different, and we do say goalkeepers as well as other players on the outfield, they are match winners for you.
That's it. 100%, mate. And
Snap.
I feel bad for that man who's currently in the stands. Jokers, they're not going to get it through because Standal is there again. And to be fair,
if I was a left winger there, 8-ball, I'd be absolutely furious.
Yeah,
I'd just swing that I'm in acres.
Again, I said it at half time, but for me, the 2 CDMs on either side, Standal and Big Barmy, them are 2 man of the matches because it was just one of those games. It was one of those games where it's a good midfield battle. GSK, just like you said, they shifted into that 3rd, 4th, 5th gear, and they really did. They really did leave Stranua behind. But what I was gonna say before the rush of blood to the head from the goalkeeper was that they'll go and win the next game 6-1 or 7-1. It's what they do. I think every time we watch them on stream, because we like to watch them when they're playing, the top teams. And these are the teams that are scoring against them first, and they're having to change everything. And then we leave them alone for a game, and they're the games. How many times have it happened in this last day and a half? They rock up and win 6-1, 7-1, whatever, and then we put them on and they get beat 1 or 2-0. So, commiserations to those boys.
Bright lights, table. Bright lights.
We'll try and work out a way where we get to see one of these 7-1 wins. But in the meantime, that is officially the end of Group 3. However, FC Avora and Good 11 are still waiting to kick off because of the aforementioned.
There is no score in. I'm looking at the table now.
Yeah.
Good 11 and Ironhawks, who must have played. There is no score.
It's
in
because
there.
it's been contested.
It's been questioned, right?
Yeah.
Well, why is their first score being put in there? Is that not being questioned? Is that fine?
I mean, they obviously didn't check it, but they did get beat anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
Sunrise won that one, so I mean, we've got Cyber Esports, bottom of the league, New Diamonds, Spirit, and Good. I mean, we know Good won that. They've put it in now.
Changed around.
It does mean Focus drop into that bottom 4.
I wonder how they're getting on. Can you see Focus's last game? Do you know if they're still playing?
I do have the stream, actually. Bear with me. I gave him a good old telling off for giving the goalkeeper stream over. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh my god. Are we going?
In the black, Good 11 in the Liverpool kit. We are going. We'll stick around for this until we find out who's playing next.
And we've seen Avora at the land, and something tells me, 8-ball, Avora like a bit of needle. I've met some of the boys there. They do like a bit of needle.
Well, I've seen the chat. There's a couple of things in the chat. So there's things here, Domino. There's things here, but more importantly, we get to see Avora with no lag.
And we get to see some illegitimate players. It's like that sign that I'm 12.
Here we go then. Avora in the black from left to right. And it is Good 11. You have to be good to call your team Good 11. And judging by the team sheet, they should be very good. A good test for Avora. Smudger on the overlap from fullback. KD is there. Gives it to Birch. Mirko. Jinx. You're starting to see where I'm coming from now, right?
Is Mirko... Well, I don't think he's playing it, but there's a lag out striker.
Oh, someone's lagged out. I'll see if there's anything. That's Cruyff, by the way. I'll see if there's anything in the chat about the lag out. Maybe they just kicked someone out. OMB cuts back.
Halves out as well.
Over.
Yeah, centre halves out as well.
Yeah, but are they? I think they're leaving, aren't they?
Oh, they're back in.
Yeah,
they're backing out.
Yeah, they're leaving. This is going to be a long one, boys and girls. I think it'll be worth it.
Scores are coming in though, Abel. Scores are coming in for the last games.
On the doors. I mean, let's kick this off.
Oh my god. I'll let you announce them. I'm looking at them.
So, GSK, we know the score there. I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. GSK, we know the score there. Axe Clan. I've been saying this whole time they're a good side, and they've just not been doing the business.
That's the first time you said it.
5-3 winners against FCVB. They've had a topsy-turvy day.
Yeah.
What game that would have been? Cyber Esports 2, Neom 3. Neom again doing the business and another 3-2 win. 9 goals for them in 3 games. Confirmation of the focus score as well. It's just come in through Discord. 2 apiece against Oast Gaming.
Oh, does that leave them?
That leaves them very susceptible. Very susceptible. We've got to see what Sunrise and Oast are above them. They're the team they drew against, so it's going to drag Sunrise down. But they're waiting for their result here. They're playing a very good side, Grow Up Esports Casappia. I'll let you know what the score is there as and when that comes in. GTZ 1, NBD 3, and Janzium again putting on a show, 3 apiece with Porto Salvo. What a tournament, Domino. What a tournament this has been. Look at all the goals. Look at that. 6, 4, 4, 3, 3, 1, 3. I mean, these guys messed it up a little bit, but it's crazy. I mean, Axlan won 5-1 in the last round as well. So
is there a 6-2 in the middle? GTZ won 6-2 against New Diamond.
6-2 here, yeah. There's plenty to get your teeth into.
I mean, Axe Clan, fair play to them, because where's their first result? Oh, right, okay. So they've got 10 goals in their last 2 games. It's impressive.
I mean, there's a lot of goals scored at this top end, but there's a lot of goals conceded. New Diamonds and Cyber Esports, sorry to call you guys out. I mean, you've got some here as well, but I mean, you got Spirit and Sunrise who have only conceded 3 goals, but they've only scored 3 goals between them as well. So lots going on, including a big old argument over this last game.
I mean, is it being held out for?
No, they're going for it. They are going for it. Apparently, they're all lagging.
And to be fair, like, you can't actually see the next round until this game's played.
I know, it's painful. I mean, they're going to do first plays 60, yada, 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 but I'm not sure if either of these actually, because no, Good 11 are up there, so they're not fussed. And Avora are not fussed by it either. It's all about what happens in this Sunrise and Spirit games.
Sunrise are playing Spirit.
Sunrise have got beat by Casappia, so they are out.
Yeah.
They are out.
Spirit,
we're still waiting on. Because if that Spirit Games comes in, everyone else can just get on the bike and do what they need to do. But doesn't this alter the table wherever these two come? It'll move you up or down. It will, but yeah, I guess so.
That's the problem, isn't it? You'll move Goods to, if they get 3 more points,
right.
It moves them up. Yeah.
I would just call it as it is now, and I'd just call that one a dead rubber. They can play the game if they want to, but
I mean, if Goods and who are Goods playing again? Sorry, Goods playing
Avora. Playing Avora, yeah.
I mean, you don't want to be seeded bottom. However, you could just be like, right, you both get a point. You're both through to the next round. So
yeah, call it a draw and move on. How about that? I want to watch the game, but also it's going to hold up the other 14 teams. It's kind of not fair.
No. But just going on about April, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 6? 6 games. How many did we cover games yesterday? 6.
Yeah, we got 6 from start to finish.
Right. So Neom are unbeaten in 9 games now. Unscathed, untouched in 9 games.
Same.
It's safe to say they're esports prem bound, aren't they? They've already got the bus. They've already paid it. Tickets are booked. Like, they're already there.
I think you might be right, mate. Regardless of, I mean, to be fair, they've got the round of 16 to go first. I think if it was going straight into the quarters, maybe.
Yeah, it depends if they fielded eligible players, though.
Mirko's lagged out again, so let's see how this one goes. Right then. Are
you going to play without Mirko? It doesn't look like they're playing.
That's the yeah, they've been told it's default if they don't play. Francois gives it to
Francois.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
There's Cruyff, edge of the box, gets the shot off, and that was close. Former FIFA pro
Okay, what I'm saying, if these people are not already in,
You can see,
the VPG Prem.
you can see why there's questions being asked, can't you? Balak to Rene. Down the line it goes. Nguma does well against Francois, gives it to Tej. Here is Harrison. Striker's feet, gives it to the GOAT. Travella through balls, then does well though. Keeps it, turns on it, and off. Good 11 go. Playing for pride and a bit of league position, but mostly pride.
Nice.
Gilson to Jinx. Good skill from him. Centre man for a Twix. Stormy does well. They're going to win it back though. Falls back at the feet of that magician. KD on the turn. Roulette's through. Blocked.
I don't think he needed the roulette there, 8-ball. I think that they kind of backed off him. He had the space there.
Usually. There's usually a roulette without the need for a roulette. Guillermo saying that no one signed. I mean, we are just the messengers.
Yeah.
Take your word for it though. You sound like an honest guy. Vane go edge of the box, goes out wide. Matthias into his gaffer. And Goma loses his man, tries to slide it through, but Zen is there again. Although the gaffer wins it back. High up, edge of the box is the GOAT. Slides it through to Weird B. And I tell you what, Domino, we say the roulette's not necessary. I feel like that pass was totally 100% necessary. It's a statement piece.
Yeah, I mean, there's sometimes, obviously, 8-ball, you use it as a bit of trickery. I think when you've got the ball there and you didn't... It's like a second nature. You do it before you even touch the ball. Before you've looked up and like, oh, actually, I've got the space in there. Don't worry.
That or you are actually just holding down L2 by mistake. Rennie back into Zen, who's seen plenty of the ball. I tell you what, he got off with absolute murder there. Tej is there. That's what he does well. OMB lays it off, looking for the 1-2 with his cam. Weird B's going to pick it up, though. Slots it home. First blood to Avora. Finding the back of the net is Weird B. Not for the first time tonight. Probably won't be for the last. 1-0. The boys in black.
I tell you what, making of their own downfall goods there, 8-ball. Yeah. They got away with one going across the box. They didn't get away with the second. And then the third one was just criminal to play it. And, yeah, rightly so got punished. But they've got it all to do. Can they do it? What turn that is? And the finish was needed to be desired.
Francio there with the shot. Horribly wrong. Horribly wide. And not the best start for Good 11. They are strikerless up front at the moment, with Mirko not making his way into the game.
Striker as well.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see why questions are being asked, can't you? I mean, what's an esports Premier without half of these players, you know? But if they're the players that they're saying they're going to be bringing into the esports Premier, then I get it from Good 11's side as well. So it swings.
Yeah, if I was Good 11, I'll be like, well, they're going to sign for us, so they're still not signed for a club. And if they legally haven't signed for a club, then you're allowed to play.
Vane go.
Let the boys play.
Owen B. Looking for the return pass. Jinx is there. There's talks of only playing up to half time. More on that as it develops. OMB to Tej. He's going to pinch his pocket again, and he's gone down. It was Tej who went down. It wasn't even OMB.
If they score here, I would say, yeah, play till half time.
Here we go then. Does not find the back.
Full time.
Maz makes the save, and it stays at 1-0. Avora missing the opportunity to go. 2 goals to the good, and again, Maz with the save. Arguably their best player so far, Domino. Here come Avora again. Tails up, looking really, really good. But as you say, Domino, architect of their own downfall. Here is OMB. He very rarely misses once he's got that ball in the box. And make no bones about it, he puts that one away. And he may have well put this one to bed if we are finishing at half-time, like I think we might do.
Yeah, Owen Baller. Talk to me.
I mean, both these sides are going through regardless, so... Francio finds Jung, did come from an offside position, full on Stewart's inquiry. Ironhawks won 6-0 against Spirit, so Spirit probably deservedly going home after that.
Yeah, fine. which means it does leave that gap for Focus, right?
Focus are through by the skin of their teeth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stormy tries to slide it through. Gilson does well. 30 yards out, but Ngoma's there.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
That's a ball and a half. Weird B already got a goal to his name. He's gonna find the back of the net again. Second of the game. That man is on a hat trick, and Avora are on fire.
Do you reckon Avora want to carry on playing?
I mean, Avora were like, yeah, let's do half time. Then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, let's do the full 90 minutes. Get the goal difference up. I mean, I don't know where it's going wrong.
I mean, to be
For
fair,
good 11, because I know they don't have
if
Mirko.
Avora win this with a high enough goal difference, it takes them to that 6 points. They are currently on. What is their goal difference? So Avora's goal difference is 0.
If he gets on the end of this, which he does, Balak does well, but smudges there up from left back. That tells you everything you need to know about this Avora side at the moment. They are playing with confidence, and what time to hit form, Domino.
Yeah, it's currently taken them 8 ball, where they are sitting at the minute from 13th. With that goal difference of 3, it takes up to either 6th or 5th.
Vane go, edge of box, gives it to OMB once again. Goes long, clears it. And to be honest, I don't think Good 11 want to carry on playing anyway, so they'll take this on the chin, they'll move on. Watch them go and have an absolute stormer of a knockout now. It has been confirmed by Mr. VPG himself. Half time will be full time. And there it is.
I like it.
HT equals FT. Good 11 have just confirmed they are okay with that. Avora are just double checking to make sure it is actually what's going on and it's not too good to be true. They won't be defaulted if they leave, but I think they're good value for it, Domino. And it's good to go back and see those after what we saw in the first game. With just going through their team now. I'm not getting involved. I am not getting involved. Right. As soon as they put that score in, I guess it's official. And I'll wait for them to put it in. But as you can see, the Spirit result has gone in. A 6-0 drubbing sends Spirit out. They'll join Sunrise, who did win. Did they win their first game? No, they got beat by Good 11. Sunrise drew one. They only have the 1 point, so that's why they're going home, I guess.
Hard day at the office for Spirit. Cyber as well, who were good quality in that second game that we ever saw them in.
14 goals conceded.
We didn't see much of New Diamond though, did we, Abel?
We didn't. No, we didn't. We'll try and catch those guys on the Thursday as well to make up for that. It's difficult trying to get around everyone, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
We promise we'll do better. Right, so the knockouts, they're going to get filled in. No, they're having to be done manually on Discord.
Oh, they've been done now. They're all updated. So is it first 16?
It is,
then?
yeah. So Casappia somehow have overtaken Neon. Fair play.
Goal difference, fair play.
Yeah, they'll be taking on Focus. It's Neon versus Oast Gaming. Iron Hawks, 2 wins out of those last 2 games, taking on GTZ. Axe Clan taking on FCVB. It's Avora Janzium. I mean, I kind of want to watch that, but we won't. GSK, AC Stranua.
Ooh,
I ran out of teams. ADC taking on Porto Salvo. And NBD taking on Good 11. I don't think Good 11 will mind that too much, if I'm honest.
No, I don't really. It's really hard. I do want to. I think it must be Casappia, Abel, versus Focus.
Oh, you are so right, sir. This is why I keep you around. Every now and then.
I knew there was a reason.
Every now and then you have a really good idea, and that was a really good idea. Right. We've got a choice of 2. I mean, we can see the lineups, which will be great because they will be sat in the lobby right now.
You would hope so.
Oh, look at that. I mean, already I can see some absolute boilers. Can see some absolute ballers here. Chisato playing in CDM.
Chisato
playing in CDM. They've got Diego Guto, who played. I think that's him who played at the LAN. if that's him, that's a very, very good signing.
Who is
Rocco,
Casappia? Is it Flow Up?
Grow Up, yeah.
Grow Up, yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got the Focus Stream. Let's have a look at their side. One of the most entertaining teams
Oh yeah.
in this.
Always will give you something.
Let's have a little look. Right, Koblerone, Kaizo, Glens, Biz, Hammers back in CDM, Danny H, Slayer, Zezo, and then they've gone with a front three, one of those being Delosa. We know we don't like him out on that wing, Domino, but I'm not going to say anything.
No. He's a great utility player. Like, he should be involved in build-up play. He is the assist of the assister, or he is the one getting that assist. I think get him, let him pick up his head, and it doesn't matter if he's got a 50-50 ball retention rate, because out of those, he will get you a chance. But I don't know what he's going to be like out wide. No,
never listen.
I know his game better than he knows his game.
The only thing I will say is they do have that right and left midfielder, so maybe that'll tuck him in a little bit more. Maybe he'll have a bit more of a free roll, but I think if that was the idea, I think he'd sit in cam and then step over, and Keenan would play up front. So
yeah,
let's find out. I mean, it's gonna be a difficult game against. I mean, they're still missing 3 players, but I'm just going to message that Diego to see if it is actually him playing, because if that's him, they're in trouble.
Chisato and Diego holding down that midfield is a very, very hard midfield. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I like how Avora needs to want us to come back to watch them as well. I think we've had them on the stream more than any other team.
Oh, yeah.
And it will keep happening. Who have they got, April? Did we say that?
Avora have got Janzium.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's going to be a banger of a game as well. It's really sad we can't watch that.
That's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoever's got to mark Maz, good luck to you, sir.
Yeah.
Have you bring your holy water?
I mean, to be fair, they did just absolutely dispatch a very, very good side. Young Gulas is one of the players that was missing. Boss is in centre back. Mago in goal. Phoenix up front is a very good player.
I wonder who's sitting camp.
Who's Maz, the striker for Genesium. Is it Genesium? It's Genesium, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got me doubting it now. I don't think I follow Mr. Figo.
It is. Maz is the striker for Genesium. Who else would you be the striker for?
I'm not doubting you, obviously, but now I want to see it for myself.
Fair.
I mean, it's not like we're doing anything else.
That is very true. Ben goes.
There he is. Yeah, I mean, I didn't doubt you at all, but yeah.
You 100% doubt me.
Look out.
To be fair, you're right to doubt me as well. I'll give you that.
It's not like you've never been wrong before, right?
I'm wrong. I'm wrong. The same as ADL's passing percentage.
Right then.
But yeah, to answer that chat, Maz is the striker, and Maz has got some naughty flair.
Yeah, you watch out for that, man. But yeah, let us know how you get on. Ironhawk stream, I mean, it's a great shout, mate. It's a really great shout. We did have them on the stream for a full game yesterday.
They were our season opener, April.
Yeah, and they didn't score a goal.
Nope.
They've looked a bit better today, a 6-0 win. They did get beat against Good 11 though, but presumably they won this game here. Ironhawks 4-2, what a game that is. Are Avora sponsored by you? Not yet. Not yet. Watch this space. We're not even watching them though. I don't know what people are suggesting.
Is there any games that's kicked off at the moment that we can just kind of
let me have a look.
swing into one? I mean,
Knockout. Right.
Axe Clan might be a good one to get the because we've had VB on there, FCVB, and Iron Clan. I think we got that stream.
Just sent.
Ah, cool.
Shall we? Yeah, let's stick with this one, shall we?
Of course.
This is 1080p. Yeah, we love a bit of 1080p on this channel. Right then, let's do this. Diego and Chisato in centre midfield for. I'll call them Casappia, but they are grow up. Casappia in the black, and Focus are in the white.
Yasser in the chat said you should have watched Neon versus Cyber Esports. The game would have been a banger. I agree with you, but I think Neon has been now, after yesterday, the most watched team on the channel because they've got the first every time.
Domino said it in the intro. If you want your team to be on this, just get to the final.
100% you will be there. Fact.
It's so easy to do. It's simple. Yeah, we'd love to get around. We'd love to get around more than what we do, but it's physically not possible.
There was an idea of toying of like, oh, shall we just do like half a game here, half a game there? We get really into the game when we're watching them though, and I'd want to know how they finish.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's one of those where do we want to introduce a bunch of chaos into this stream or not? And it's already chaotic as we just, I mean, there's confirmation of just when we think we're going to get a game. That's frozen his PC as well, hasn't it? We tried. It does give me a chance to have a look at the chat. My mum asked me what I want for Christmas. I asked for an Avora and Pro Clubs Weekly shirt. To be fair, that would look quite smart.
As in a collab shirt, or you want two separate shirts?
I mean, obviously everyone wants these bad boys, but KOs are right now, Yoran. It's Swiss format, so 16 teams have gone through, so technically you've not missed anything.
No. Practically every team that was here went through.
But since we've got Yoran in the chat, can we get an exclusive, mate? Because you're not playing. And I want to know why.
That's a fair point. Yeah,
I agree. But yeah, going back to Yasser's point, 100% Neon versus Cyber Esports. I mean, this is the thing. When you get to this standard, we miss any game, it's going to be a banger. I mean, some of the results, some of the score lines this evening have been utterly ridiculous. And to be fair, we've managed to catch a good chunk of them. So I'm not too fussed with it. We're really struggling here, aren't we?
To be fair.
Yeah, he's just given up.
To be fair, I don't think Neon have Cyber Esports in the next round, but
has my mouse died? What are the chances of that? And what are the chances of me having a spare battery, by the way? Be prepared. Alright, what's the chat saying? There we go. We're back. Right.
Canaguero's in the chat as well. Just give us a wave. Canaguero.
Is he? Oh, I love that man. I love that man. Do you know what, Domino? We might not watch this game because I have no idea what on earth is going on. Let me have a look.
Both streams are not there. Is there another stream for who is we on? Casas or Focuses?
This is Casas.
AJ got one knocking about. I mean, he should do. It'd be poor from him if he doesn't. Like last night.
They're all in the lobby ready to go. This guy is not lobbied up. He is just given up.
Yeah, maybe he's just having connection issues, so he's like, I'm just
I
not
would
on the
imagine
stream.
so, yeah. It's FC26, so.
Do we know if anyone's kicked off yet?
I would imagine so, mate. I would imagine so. They've asked to resend, so.
Okay.
Maybe they're just given up with their stream. What's this? This is 1080p as well. Actually, I've given him the rough end.
Are we on the goalkeeper stream though?
We're not now. We are on a centre-back stream, though, so I can already see where this one's going. I'll just double-check this one. My mouse is dying again. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, come on.
Did you spill root beer on it, Abel?
Maybe. Right, focus in the white, Casappia in the black. And we'll try and get through this one without my mouse.
Unharmed and unscathed.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to get my plug-in mouse. No
Oh,
one's used
man.
a plug-in mouse since the bloody 90s. Come
First
on.
world problems. We're back with your dial-up internet.
Most of the time, it feels like I'm on dial-up. Right then. This better be bloody worth it. Here we go. Focus taking on Grow Up. Chisato and
Slash.
Diego, centre mid.
/ Casa.
Casappia. I mean, I'm already hating this camera angle, but we move.
Yeah, I think it's the stadium, Abel.
Good switch.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just the new camera angle, isn't it?
Kaizo takes it
11s.
down to Slay. It's when you don't touch the camera angle, it
Yeah.
puts it on for you, and you're so busy leveling up. The hammer is in CDM tonight. The danger man for Focus is their striker, Keenan Page, but it's a case of how often can they feed that man. What's wrong with centre back streaming? Give me 2 minutes and I'll let you know, and I'll show you. Dorino wins it back for Casappia. Early touches for the full back four, or the back three, and the wide men. Chisato, speaking of wide men, one of the best wide men in the business. Turned centre midfielder. He's gone all Ryan Giggs on us. Diego, who was at the LAN, by the way.
Yes, Hammer.
Was just phenomenal. Good matchup against the Hammer in their
Yeah.
2-day.
I'm going to say it on stream, Abel, but I'm always going to be biased to the hammer.
Of course, yeah, well, we expect that now. We expect that. We did compliment your setup, not your camera. Setup 10 out of 10, camera. I mean, it's not snapped back. Here we go. Back sticks is on. Headed down by Gulax. Phoenix is there. He only needs half a yard. He will punish you. The level 49 striker finds the back of the net. 12 minutes in. Let's say the league leaders, the Swiss format league leaders, have gone a goal to the good against the bottom of the Swiss format league. And this one is going exactly how the league table predicted. 1-0.
Oh my.
That's a rush of blood to the head. He's still on the pitch.
Probably a red card, but
Yeah.
never mind. You will never get them.
Not even a booking. Not even a slap wrist. Phoenix, the goal scorer. Working it well. Slayer can't complete the clearance. It is Brocco. Hammer just picks the ball up and says...
Did you see him stand the ball? Because that was well cool.
Hammer's just like that kid. It's his football, so he picks it up and goes home. He decides when it's game over.
Cool your own pal.
Delosa into striker's feet. Step over, can't find his strike partner. Chisato was there, gives it to Head Soccer, who delays the pass, happy to keep the ball, and we know Grow Up historically very, very good on the ball. Of course, Casappia are a brand new team, so we won't try and pigeonhole them too much, but at the moment,
Dangerous
yeah,
ball
so
there.
far so good. Hammer's having a lot to do in that CDM position, and you would probably expect it.
I was about to say, would you expect any less there, Abel?
Yeah. Ball into the back post. Man like Biz, the cameraman, completes the clearance. Only as far as Diego finds Franklin Saint.
Great tap by Hammer again.
Yeah, Hammer and Hutchie doing the business there. They live to fight another day. Well, that will find its way through. No, it won't find its way through. I mean, Mago had it under his spell, but this is the camera angle we're talking about, by the way, just in case anyone's querying.
I'm going to make a bold statement, Abel. If you are a good centre-back cameraman, you are not a good centre-back. What is that?
Wow. No, I agree. I snap left, right, and centre when I'm playing there. So
Yeah, you're going to have to.
you kind of have to. Yeah. We take what we can get on this.
Might be offside.
On this stream, yeah, he was. Not too much for Focus to sing about at the moment, but the fact they're only a goal down Hammer there again for the umpteenth time. Might be what their current group chat is talking about. They're still in the game against a very good side. I would consider themselves relatively lucky to still be in the tournament at this stage. ADL turns to mashed potatoes in the box.
I think he just caught his own player.
I think he did as well.
He wanted to pull the trigger, just couldn't do it.
Franklin recycles it nicely, but Hammer is there for the second time in quick succession. Third, if you count that as well. Danny H in there with him as well. Gonna have to give him a bit more support than he's getting. Big switch to Biz. Gives it to the Hammer, who recycler, baller, playmaker, whatever you need him to be. Winger, he can do it all. Delosa trying to slide it through, gets the seconds, almost gets the shot off. Here's the goal scorer, Phoenix, lays it off to Goulash. Down the line it goes. Casappia, good value for the lead so far. Over on that far side, thinking about swinging it in, but that's not how they roll. Instead, they go direct over the top to Head Soccer. They're not going to get anything on the end of it. 10 minutes until half-time. Here come Focus on the counter. They should get pulled back. It doesn't get pulled back. Goulash. Danny H, much better from him.
Yeah.
I have no idea how that didn't get pulled back for the foul.
I don't know, 8-ball. I think Casa, it looks like they're just creeping up through those gears now, though.
Yeah. Dangerous times for Focus. If they can get through to half-time at 1-0, I think that would be job well done, but it doesn't look like they're going to.
Oh, that's a pen.
Oh, yeah,
that's
he's
a
gone
pen.
down.
That's
yeah,
a pen.
that was. I'm not sure what he pressed there, Domino. I'm not sure what he pressed, but he didn't need to, whatever it was.
It looked like he was trying to clear the ball as it was going out of play, but it wasn't locked onto him. It was just unfortunate.
Confirmation there that Benas Johnny's on the pitch as well, and confirmation that they have doubled the lead. Franklin Sake has done the business for the Portuguese.
You know what he was trying to do, 8-ball? You knew what he was trying to do. The ball was going out of play. He thought it was locked on. He just didn't want the corner. He's just trying to get it out of there for a throw in, and he's gone into the back of his man. I mean, he should have. Oh, hello.
It's unfortunate, but it's preventable.
Human error, 8-ball.
I think it's preventable.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't press the button. Oh my!
Oh
Jesus
wow!
Christ.
Oh, Goulash, take a bow. Phoenix, Casappia. Where were these guys yesterday? Ball over the top again, which is what has been causing so many issues. That ball over on that far side. But Casappia, 2 goals to the good going into half-time. Focus, again, we said just before that goal, if they could get in at 1-0, it would feel like a job well done, but unable to hold on, unable to deal with these Portuguese ballers, and not many can, to be honest, because they are on an absolute roll tonight. They are 2 goals to the good, Domino. And I think probably the most crucial bit of information there was the fact that confirmation that Benas Johnny is on the pitch as well.
I know. I didn't even know that either. Where's he playing?
4 days. He's a cam, isn't he? So
yeah, I didn't know where he's playing. We've seen some people play out of positions. I don't know if Benas Johnny was exactly that. Great centre half, great left wing, great left back. Focus at the minute, what they can do to get back in the game. It's going to be it's going to be an uphill pass. The one thing I think that's been a problem, we know how good Keenan Page is, and he's just been starved of able.
I was just about to say the same thing. The good thing for Focus is they've got the world-class striker who, again, needs half a chance. And this is why you play the likes of Delosa deeper than you need to. I mean, I'm sure he's great playing on the wings. I'm not doubting that, but you need players who can feed the likes of Keenan Page the ball, and so far it has just not happened. And at 2-0 down, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to work this out. Casappia are a very good side. It's one-way traffic at the moment. You're not going to get a lot of chances this
Hammer
half.
again. Fantastic Hammer.
Calling.
And what it needs to be, it needs to go to Losa here with Keenan Page running it off.
That's it.
And then all you've got to do is, it's that. Here he is. And that's unfortunate with the shot there, they're able. But when Keenan Page, like we take away Maz from
Oh,
I'm going to stop that.
Step over's won it back, gives it to Delosa again for the third time this game. He's had his pocket pinched.
Yeah, trying to snatch at it. But Keegan Page, he's a link-up player that can hold it up and just play the simple pass, where obviously the mouse can create from that position. Keenan Page, busy at start, it keeps coming deep just to touch the ball. It shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, he's your Michael Owen type player. He wants to be running onto things, and that's why him and Delosa have got such a good partnership. But at the moment, they are being starved of the ball. Even now, 3v1. That's what they need to do. Give it to this man. He'll find the pass eventually. To be fair, Franklin Saint's been quality. He has really kept both of those two on a leash at the moment. Here comes Diego. Gives it to Broku. Head soccer trying to ping that ball in. Here is Chisato. Oh my days, behave. Phoenix on the overlap. Roulette's his way through. That's how you roulette, by the way. Squares it across. Coblerone is there. Live to fight another day. At 2-0, it's still doable. 3-0, I think.
Curtains, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lights out. And they're looking to turn those lights out now. Phoenix drops the shoulder, slots it home. What a finish, Domino. And again, it's a finish that we're going to be seeing in the VPG ESPORTS Premier this season. I can guarantee you it. Because you can't see that finish anywhere else. I'm sorry.
No, and it was the case of... They've always recycled it. It's 1-2 touch passing, and they just changed it. There was a player behind him. It was clearly going back to him. They were going to recycle it again. And just the wherewithal to turn it inside, and he cut out 4 players, 8 ball.
Yeah.
Goal opened up, what a finish. And I think that's pretty much it, unless Focus can nick one back in the next 5 virtual minutes.
I think even then I'm scratching my head thinking where are another 2 goals coming from, even if they pinch one here. I can't see it happening. Stranger things have happened though. But this man, Franklin Saint, has been in superb form, so... and then you've just got the supporting cast, Domino. Everywhere you look, you just got ballers for days. And I think that might be Benas Johnny there with the white hair. This man here certainly plays like him. Phoenix slides it through, gets the shot, but Coblerone this time is equal to it and sparing the blushes of Focus at this point. Don't forget they got heavy defeat in the quarterfinals last night. Seemed to do well in the group stages. But as soon as it gets to these knockout stages, they are playing absolute killers. And I think the biggest compliment I could give to Casappia at the moment, Domino, is I don't want to play against them at all.
No, they look very good value for money here. They look composed. They also, it's very noticing in positions they've got people that can make something happen out of nothing.
Yeah.
That's hard to find. You've got good utility players, people that are ball considerate, can pick it about. But it's just having those creative sparks that can do and find things like that, April.
Some of the football. Good positioning from Coblerone, good hands as well. Kaiser drops the shoulder at centre half. That's what you like to see. Hammer over the top. He's had a good game, to be fair.
Hammer's had a great game.
Yeah, it makes no sense that his side's 3-0 down. But again, it's a testament to the boys in black, because here is Franklin Saint twisting and turning. Danny H does well. Falls to Phoenix. Whoever that was came in was having none of that, to be fair. Diego picks it up there, recycled nicely, bit of skill. Over on that far side, can go left, can go right. That's the issue they've got here. Benas Johnny loses out to Step
Having
over.
fun, aren't they?
I mean, Step over Addict is the left attacking midfielder. He's back there, and that speaks volumes as how this game's gone. Kaiser, fantastic tackle from him. But yeah, they are in the trenches at the moment, Domino. It's kind of what we expected, just going by the league table itself. 16th plays first. It's kind of how the cookie crumbles, and this game has gone exactly to form. Good turn.
Yeah. I mean, Focus never looked into it. They didn't look like they were completely outclassed, April, don't get me wrong, but they never looked like they were hurting this team. It just kept seeming like a matter of time. And yeah, it's just been unfortunate.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the turning point was that penalty. I think if the penalty doesn't happen, Focus going at 1-0.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen it a lot with these big teams, and I would consider Casappia / Grow Up a very big team. they start to get a bit twitchy when things don't go their way, when they're not, 2-3 goals up at half time. I think that's what Focus really, really needed if they're going to get anything out of this game. And unfortunately for them, it's been attack versus defense for most of this game. And they've defended well. I think that's probably one thing you can take from this game, is something we've not been able to say too much about Focus in the past. We've loved their attacking play, but defensively, it's left a lot to be desired. But this game, I know they've conceded 3 goals, but one of them was a penalty, and the other 2 are just an esports Premier side scoring some good goals against you. So they always do, to be fair. Focus are Focus are a positive side, to be fair. And just back to the drawing board, they've got Thursday, racking up those points. They made it through the group stages again. Move on to the next.
Hammer's been fantastic.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, to be fair, he's probably been one of the best players on the park.
Yeah, he's needed to,
wow.
because
There
there he is.
Good man. Down the line it goes. 3v1. Here we go. Is there going to be a consolation? No, there's not, because it was the wrong pass. Just about stayed onside? Question mark. Probably not. It is game, set, and match. 3-0 to Casappia. It was pretty much routine from that second goal onwards. And Casappia just sending out some shots to the rest of this tournament, Domino.
I mean, finished top 8, finished higher than Neon, and they made that look comfortable. Focus are not a hard team to play. Focus, are a hard team to play against. Jesus Christ, that's on me. They are a hard team to play against, because you don't know what Focus comes out. You could get the world beater Focus, or the Focus that can't put things together. So you've always got to be careful. I don't think Focus played anything terribly that game. They were just met with a team that was in inspired form. And it happens because they played very, very well. And then after the third goal went in 8-ball, it's the time that I'm just waiting for that clock to run down, because they were having fun out there.
To be honest, the fact that it was only 3-0, I think lesser teams would have just capitulated, would have just gone, you know what, we're going to get beat, so, it's knockout football. Why don't we get beat 7-0 instead of 3-0? It doesn't really matter. So fair play to them for hanging on in there. Fair play to them for sticking.
Keenan Page in our chat. Just put any new teams.
Stick together, boys. Stick together. You got the making. You've got the making.
100%. I just think there's some games where service is very void, and you didn't pick up the ball much there, mate. And it's a difficult one because you play against really good teams like that, and it is difficult.
I mean,
mate.
put it this way.
Levels.
I think I would have rather stayed up front and touched the ball 4 or 5 times like Keenan Page did than have to put that naughty shift in that Hammer had to do.
Mate, Hammer's shirt's off at the minute. Hammer is sweating at home. Keenan Page is sitting there with iced coffee on chillers.
Commiserations then to Focus. Again, you never let us down. Always entertaining. Always good to watch. And congratulations to Casappia, who, to be honest, I'm looking around, Domino. I'm thinking, who can stop them at the moment? Obviously, there's going to be talks of Neon. They beat Ost 3-2. They are through. Another side through are Porto Salvo, who I think we're owed a game from them.
Where are you seeing this?
In a Discord.
Ah, okay.
They beat ADC 2-1, a tight game there. Another tight game, and a game we were considering should the Focus game gone AWOL. GTZ 4, Iron Hawks 3.
Wow, Iron Hawks been in some games.
What a game. And then we've got, Stranua 1, GSK 5. That's crazy. So we have got confirmation they hopefully start.
What was GSK's versus Stranua's when we covered them in the last round? But they beat them twice, but bounced back to back, isn't it? Because GSK Stranua was the last game of thing, wasn't it?
GSK won.
Wow.
And then went and beat them 5-1 in the knockouts.
Wow.
Right, so we've got some games coming through. It's the G Derby. It's GTZ versus GSK. That's gonna send dominoes. What's wrong with you, Domino? I can't remember.
Mild dyslexia.
Yeah, that's going to send his dyslexia crazy, so maybe we stay away from that one.
No, I can't call that anymore. I physically can't call it.
We've got Neom versus Porto Salvo. We said we were going to have a look at Porto Salvo. Axe Clan versus Janzium. NBD Esports versus Good 11. That's the round of 16. We're waiting for the result of that one. They play the winner of that play Casappia.
So GSKA versus GSK, Neon versus Porto, NBD versus Good 11. What's the other one?
Axe Clan versus Janzium.
Yeah,
be a good game. NBD versus Good 11. The winner of that plays Casappia.
I mean, to be fair, we've had GSK on. We haven't had much GTZ on,
No,
but we physically can't cover that.
I genuinely don't think we could call that game, if I'm totally honest.
No. But then I think Neon versus... We've had a lot to Neon, but we haven't had a lot of
Porto Salvo at all.
But we haven't had any Axe.
But we've had a lot of Janzium.
Chat, you need to help us out there. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a toss-up.
We've messed it up, boys. We've messed it up.
The team that we've had the least is the NBD and Good 11, but they have featured on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
They have featured on tonight.
I mean,
I think we've got to go either Neon on Porter, isn't it?
I think so, mate. I think that being said, though, if there's no stream for it, we can't do it. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure I've seen one today.
What, for either team?
Well, we know Neon don't like to do it anyway. Apparently.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't have either of them. I'll tag both of them, but if I don't get it, then there's not really much I can do.
Well, at least they can't play each other in the finals, because we have a stream. We have a stream for each other ones, don't we?
Yeah.
It's good they're getting this out of the round now, though, to be fair.
Who are they playing? Sorry, remind me.
Who? Neon?
Yes.
Porto.
Porto Salvo. Alright, let's see if we get any change out of that. If not, I'm going back to Casappia. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, fair.
Because funnily enough,
who Casappia got?
The winner of Good 11 and someone else.
NBD? I thought Good 11 are facing NBD.
Yeah, they are in the round of 16, mate.
Oh, okay.
We're waiting for that to come in. Good 11 once again are very far behind.
Oh, it doesn't shock me. They're playing the Pantomime Villains here, aren't they?
No streams. Still.
Great stuff.
I mean,
Superfly Ixie in the chat.
Oh, behave. Alright, to get rid of that one, so I need that one. There we go. We got it. We got it, boys and girls. Porto Salvo taking on Neon. Neon.
Unbeaten Neon.
Unbeaten.
In 2 days.
Yeah, 2 whole bloody days. Porto Salvo in the green. Our first opportunity to see these boys, Domino, which I'm looking forward to because we know these have got some ballers as well. These are very similar to Casappia, and I tell you what, headed down by the goalkeeper that was.
The kits are a little bit ropeable. I don't know if it's my monitor or not, but
You know they are. They are. We're about to find out the Good 11 result. Good 11-3. NBD 2 in extra time. I tell you what, Lopez close to opening the scoring here as well. So we'll go to that game afterwards if there's a stream for it. I know Good 11 aren't streaming, but they are playing. God, it's so difficult to try and work this out. Corner comes in, Neon clear, only as far as Sousa. Gives it to Lopez, cuts inside on that right foot. Cheat code is there though. Borsellino on that far side, cuts inside, recycles nicely. Mo Arsenal into Danny Connolly, gives it to
just the
Montiel.
way they do things, April. It just looks effortless. It looks like when they get going like that and they start cooking, it looks like every other team's a step behind.
Yeah, 100%, and that's why they are the team to beat. Fabian Quiros and Braga in that midfield. Furion on that right-hand side. Domino, this Porto Salvo side is cooking. This is what we like to see. This is why I miss the team sheets, Domino. I like knowing. I like knowing ahead of time. I don't like trying to find a mid-game, especially when people don't have the right names. Deuce Liao heads it on to the cameraman. Fabian Quiros gives it to Braga. Cheat code is there. Mo Arsenal, 30 yards out. It's where he likes to operate. Alex Sully steps in. Recycled nicely. It is Twitchy Bum time now. We are officially in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, all to play for here. All to play for.
Charlie's in the chat as well. Good evening to you, sir. Hope you are well. Deuce Liao tries to break through. Lunatic fires it behind for a corner. Superfly and Ixie, hope you guys are good as well. We were dealing with some stuff. Like working out what the hell is going on. Alex Sully heads it down to Deuce Liao. We know that man is dangerous. He is a fox in the box. Volleys it home from close range, making a statement against the reigning defending champions. 1-0, 25 minutes gone.
Yeah, 8-ball. And we say it, always work on your set pieces. That was effortless. Delivered perfectly, and then the finish there as well was all great, 8-ball. Because it just could be the difference when you've got really tight games like this, where you can't swing it either way, you can't break down each team. Those set pieces are absolutely vital, and they pulled one off there.
100%. How many times have we seen that in the VPG ESPORTS Premier as well? And teams have won titles doing it. The GMAS title, you know, they were untouchable for most of the season, but a lot of their wins, if you go back and have a look, were 1-0s, were 2-1s, where they got the winning goal or an equalizer via a set piece. So teams, I mean, to be fair, Porto Salvo, most of these players in their side seem to be esports players anyway, so I guess they get the blueprint. But it's a good learning curve. When we spoke about picking up, it just strayed. We spoke about picking up good things to take in. You know, if you are going to qualify for the VPG ESPORTS Premier, you might as well pick up some of the habits now. And it seems that a lot of players are starting to pick up what it actually will be like should they qualify for that league. Slow-in is in as well. Good evening to you, buddy. How have the games been? The games have been crazy. This FIFA is insane for goals, and bang on cue is Furian, the winger. He has put his side 2-0 up, doubled the lead against the favourites, Neom. They have got everything to do now.
And 8-ball, if you are based on the run of play, is it a deserved scoreline? I'd have to say yes.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, again, it's quarterfinals of a tournament like this. There's not going to be any easy games, especially when we've done that Swiss format, especially when the round of 16 was ranked as well. Like, you're only going to get killers here. And again, Porto Salvo, Neom, two massive sides. Something's got to give. And at the moment, it's the boys in green. They are cooking and they are not taking their foot off the gas. Charlie's on holiday. Charlie, I hope your holiday's going well, mate. Don't know why you're here sat with us. Hopefully you got a beer in your hand at least.
Yeah, go on, the boys.
Corner then. Fabian Quiros, the cameraman, swings it in. Cheat code there first. Lopez does another goal, kill this off, Domino.
I would say yes, but obviously this Neon team have got talent in abundance, and it just needs them to start clicking in this game. Now, they're not doing it here. Now, I don't know if it's because how Porto are playing. Yeah, or because we're streaming. how Porto are playing at the minute. But it just looks like Neon are giving them a little bit too much respect. Like, they're just sitting off a little bit. it's not that they're worried, but it's too much respect out. I've never seen them this kind of rattled.
They're doing what I do. I'm
Look,
looking around the
that?
team and going, oh, he's a baller. Oh, he's a baller. Uh-oh, he's a baller. Furian looking for his second. Graham makes the save. Yeah. I mean, you know, the community is big enough. It's knowledgeable enough to know who these ballers are and how good the teams are, especially when team names change every other day.
Yeah.
And if team names aren't changing, then the players' names are changing, but everyone knows everyone, and you know who those teams are that are going to be big, that are going to be balling, and Neom have probably worked out from that first 45 minutes, Domino, that they are balling. This Porto side are ballers.
Yeah, and to be fair, the Porto side, 8-ball, they managed... They did go undefeated, but with 2 wins... No, they lost the game. Who did the Porto team? No, they won 1, drew 2, 8-ball. So this Porto team is undefeated as well. They haven't tasted defeat. And obviously they were on last night, were they?
No. Yeah, they were. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I'm
on.
Yeah, they were on last night. I can tell you what they were up to last night.
I didn't think they qualified for the round of 16. Well, the round of quarterfinals.
I'm trying to find their badge, but I can't see it. It's up on the screen now anyway. If you know their badge, then you'll know where they finished. It might be 7th place, that 500 points. Either way, they didn't make it to the semi-finals, which I think needs to be minimum for a side like this, especially with this starting 11. But they're looking to right those wrongs tonight, and they are doing a bloody good job of it. And if Neom are to avoid defeat here in the quarterfinals, 1, that would be an upset, but 2, something would need to happen, and it would need to happen quick. Lopez, though, fires it home, did the goalkeeper with the eyes, went left, cut right, 3-0 Domino, and I said it would be an upset, and this is looking very upsetting for Neom.
It looks upsetting when you break down all the facts, the figures, where they finished, how the tournament's progressed. But if you look at this game, this is the correct scoreline, 8-ball. The game alone.
I agree. I don't think any Neon players or fans can look at this game and say, how the hell are we 4-0 down? Because it's just a naughty day at the office, Domino. And to be quite frank, they had centre. They gave the ball away. I can't just sit here and say, you know, Porto Salvo are just running rampant. They're the architects of their own downfall at the moment, Neom, and we touched upon it in the last game with Focus, and I said to you, the fact that Focus only lost that game 3-0 because heads can drop, you know, you can switch off, you can give the ball away, you can try and do all these Hollywood passes, or you can dig in and make it a respectable scoreline. Neom have done the complete opposite, and they are not finished here. Porto Salvo as the captain fires wide, but I think at this point Neom are like, well, if we're going to get beat 4-0, we might as well get beat 10-0, so let's go for it.
Yeah, they just... it's been such a strange performance from Neom. Like, it's so out of character. Now, I don't know whether that is because Porter's make them playing out of character, but just the confidence in midfield to keep turning it back and recycling the defenders.
Yeah.
Their ability to find out passes and just be like, here, confident enough on the ball to take that turn on it and then find someone out. It's a very, very awkward game, but take nothing away from this Porto team though, April.
Yeah, they look good, and they will be marching into the semi-final with that statement piece in hand, and other teams are going to be looking around thinking, okay, I don't think I want to play the team that absolutely pants Neom.
Yeah. No, because they would have been hearing about Neon. They'd been in the chat yesterday, and they'd have seen them absolutely devastate teams yesterday.
Yeah, and they did as well, and they've looked quality throughout, even today as well. And for some reason, it's just not clicked. And every now and then, you do get games like that where something doesn't quite tick, something doesn't quite work. And I think it's been a combination of that. I mean, you know, teams are allowed to have off days, off games. But when it's matched with another side being in that kind of purple patch when they're untouchable, unfortunately for Neom, it's both of those things have come in once, and very rarely does that happen.
Yeah, you've got to have a time to peak, and this team peaked absolutely when it was necessary.
Yeah, absolutely. 65 minutes gone. 4-0 to Porto Salvo. This game is as good as done. And for that reason, Dominic, I've got my eye just on the Casappia game. Thoughts?
What, on Casappia?
Mm-hmm.
Is they directly next after this one? Is that who plays?
I mean, they're playing at the same time, but it looks like they're only just kicking off. So,
ooh, I like it.
especially if Quiros, oh my god, he's rattled the post.
I think, as respect to Neom, that we might have to change to go somewhere else, because they've been fantastic 8-ball and they've been tournament favourites. Let's see if they can get a consolation here. But they can't, and it just comes back to them. I mean,
my fear is if we turn this off and then the Discord starts popping off because it's the world's greatest comeback, but also at the same time, Neom are not doing much to convince me that's going to happen. They've got 17 virtual minutes to do something about it.
And this is to score 4 goals to even get it somewhere reasonable to penalties. I mean, if they score now, there is a game on, I would say.
Oh, no, Arsenal can't get a shot off. Module, though, gets the shot off. It is blocked. Goes out for a corner. They're missing Lee Jacko as well. How they would crave for his aerial presence right now as the ball goes in. Sully there first. Sousa completes the clearance. Deuce Liao, for some reason, puts it straight back in the mixer. Borsellino cuts it back. Petroza is he's not had to do much with Braga and Fabian Quiros et al. Around him running the game. This man as well has been fantastic. Furian slides it through. He's onside. Deuce Liao goes near post. Graham makes a save.
He baited him. He baited him.
And he's already done it once. Looked to do it again, but he was equal to that one. 12 minutes remaining. We may be turning over in the next virtual couple of minutes. Good defending eventually there from Neom.
Goal here, come back to an 8-ball.
You would get very, very good odds on Neom.
What, the goal here?
Oh yeah, just on a single goal. To the byline it goes. Module tries to beat the 3 men who are out there. Deuce Liao is their centre forward, by the way. Back there defending, turns him. Fabian Quiros, a bag of tricks. Roulette's his way through. Lunatic equal to it though. Deuce Liao made his way up finally. Playing the Rooney role. Stabs it in. Hayden's there. Good defending from him. Cleared again, but only as far as Furian. Lopez slides it through to Fabian Quiros. Top corner, near post. That completes it, Domino. 5-0. And like you said, out of respect to Neom, I think we turn this one over now.
Yeah, and all credit goes to Porto.
That's not what I expected. I can't lie.
I thought they were jumping
Oh, it's
in.
right. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. Okay, fair enough. Okay, they are live. This is why I struggle with this. Right then.
Oh,
good 11 are a goal to the good. Off we go then.
good 11 in the white.
Good 11 in the cream Liverpool away kit, or their third kit, I guess. And it is Grow Up / Casappia in the all black, looking to equalise. Goes near post, but Maz is there.
You like my Maz there.
30 minutes gone. This is quarterfinals. Don't ask me who the winner of this game plays. I don't know. Ricardinho as well. What a baller that man is.
Where's Ricardinho? Who's he playing for?
Casappia.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Diego Guto slides it through.
I thought it'd be good again. I was just like, right, somebody needs to talk about this.
Here we go. Absolutely bundles its way home. They do not care. That was Yaya Toure-esque. Just absolutely steamrolled his way through. He wanted it more than anyone else, and that does equalize things. This is quarterfinals time. This is the last quarterfinal to be played before we move on to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
Benas Johnny finds Marega. Maz guesses the right way.
Yeah, and to be fair, that kind of football there, Abel, where it's just champagne football, liquid football. The goal they scored, I tell you something though, Abel, great save. The goal they scored, though, is completely out of a different playbook because it was a battering ram.
Yeah. Sometimes it works, you know. Especially with some of the archetypes, some of the play styles this year as well. There are a couple of battering ram-esque play styles, and just kind of the way you want to play with being able to put everything on strength, everything on pace. You can turn your man into a human battering ram, and that's kind of what it looked like there. But that's Johnny out of absolutely nothing, has squeezed it under the goalkeeper. The turnaround, since we've turned it over, has been completed. Good 11 will not like us watching this game. Turn it off, they say.
I mean, badass Johnny. You're not getting good money for him to get a goal or assist.
You know what you get with that man.
Yeah, fantastic creator, fantastic. That's why when you said what position he's playing in, because I did think there is potential for him to go up top.
He plays where he wants, mate. Josselette, Jinx in there to intercept 3v3 if they're patient. KD holds it up. It's exactly what he needed to do. Man on his right, man on his left. Chooses the left-hand side. Messina. What a block from Candeas. They do complete the clearance just before half-time as well, Domino. How important.
People do not know how good that is from a cam.
Yeah.
To wait for the correct moment to play it through. What pass that is. Oh, we should have done one more 8 ball. That was there. If he had the wherewithal.
Try to use him as a decoy, but yeah, end-to-end stuff is what we like to see. And what we like to see is both our faces on the screen. Here we go. I'll treat you at half-time.
Is no one updating this table that they made really nicely?
Unless it's going to be me or you, probably not.
That's really sad. I had to tell all the scores.
I agree. I mean, we can, rather than have our faces on there, I guess we can have a little look. But like you said, nothing's actually being updated on it, is there?
No,
we can do quick scores on the doors, I guess. Let's have a.
Yeah, if anyone's in there.
I'll pop this back up. It always does that. Not a big fan of. While streaming on YouTube, I appreciate the irony.
I'm not a big fan of YouTube streaming, but
GSK7 GTZ nil. Work that one out, please.
GTZ7.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Neom nil. Porto Salvo 5.
Yeah.
So we didn't miss any goals, which is great.
Fine.
Right. I'm trying to get my head around this tournament. This has been a very strange tournament for kickoff times, for players playing under different aliases or different teams in some cases.
Exactly.
And just
signed, not signed,
and just results. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. This is not the type of tournament you don't want to fill in the tournament table.
Yeah.
Messina looking for a strike partner, doesn't find him. It's going to fall at the feet of Pereira. Jinx wins it.
If you got Neom as the tournament favourites and been like, do you know what? Like, haven't lost in 9 games. Yeah. You're right. Like, is that actually correct? It's fine. What feat is that? I got lost.
Ricardino sweeps up nicely. Rennie will recycle. Down the line it goes. Far side. Francio beats his man with ease. Gives it to Messina, who might very well be Mirko. Nice of him to get into the game. Zen. Pereira gives it to Banas Johnny, but Rennie is there again. He's having a good second half. Banas Johnny is there again, though. He's having a good career. Inside to the Trivella back post. The knockdown is on, but it was read really well by those two defenders. This man here, Balak and Gilson, do well. Here is Cruyff, the former FIFA pro. Gives it to Mirko, to KD. Pirouettes inside, another block, but it's going to fall nicely to Gilson. Cuts inside, Pereira and co.
Do you know when you're just coming onto the ball there and it's just tricking along the ground? It must be so tempting just to hit it.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm up here and they're down there, though.
Same.
They're like, can you please stop shooting 8 ball?
But the position was great. Or the goal would have been fantastic.
Yeah. Cruyff goes for it. Big block by Boss. Falls nicely for Francio, though. Tries to cut back. Josselette is there. Will he get a goal kick for his troubles? No. He will. 2-1 up. Our grow up / Casappia. I guess now Neom are out. That makes them unofficial favourites. However, I think Porto Salvo will have a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
Magretta into the box. Portio, shot block, cuts it back to the original striker. Diego Guto in the box. Zen is there again. Francio having to help out his defense. Gives it to Cruyff. KD doesn't turn on it, instead goes back. Gilson down the line was on, just not the execution. But that's Johnny switching flanks, playing in that free role. Diego Guto. Good football from the boys in black. Difficult to play against, especially when you're down on the scoreboard. Bergadinho goes for goal. I thought he was going to go across goal. Ends up in the hands of the keeper, who, distribution-wise, was not spot on. Banas Johnny sends someone for a Twix. Edge of the box. Back post is on again. Headed down. This time is complete. Finds the back of the net and is very much deserved. It is that man who got the second goal. Marega doubles the lead for the Portugueses. Are they going to be marching into the semi-final where Axe Clan wait for them, Domino?
Oh my god. Axe Clan beat
Janzium.
Jesus Christ. That's what was the score?
2-1. KD.
Some upsets coming in.
Jinx to Gilson. Second time he's given it away in quick succession. Was punished the first time. Are they going to get punished again? Zen is there.
So the winner of this plays Axe.
Yep. Which means
it might leave a Porto versus Casa final.
It very may well be. It's like the seeding works, you know.
Yeah.
But Axe Clan and GSK will have a lot to say about that, I'm sure. Ricardinho in there. Flash is what he does. Now he's squared up. Francio, great block. It was that man who made the tackle as well. They're going to have to do heights because they forgot to do it. And the corner's coming in. Oh, that was kind of them to wait. 15 minutes left to go. Francio swings it in. Matial with the header over the crossbar. No deflection. And no corner. Marega playing a 10 out of 10. You can see in that top right-hand corner. 2 goals from him in a quarter-final. Looking likely to send his team through. Diego Guto sends it through to the man on a hat-trick. Cuts inside, gives it to Diego. Jinx is there though, sweeps up nicely. Francio down the line to Cruyff. Cut out immediately. Peroito waiting for the overlap. Gets the overlap, cuts back. It's such good football. Banas Johnny, we know he's got a strike on him as well. He's already bagged one. This man's bagged 2. Switches it over onto the right foot. Maz with the save. Domino, the problem for Good 11 is there's many players on that Casappia team who are dangerous in the box. It's not just the 2 strikers.
No, and that's the difference when we call this teammate ball. There is so many players there that are just standard utility players, but the players that can hurt you, if they get space, time in the box, they can find the end product.
Oh, and talk about players who are dangerous in the box. A free header from Boss. Going right back to their centre-backs, right back to their defence. They've got a team of killers, and that's exactly how this game has gone. We joined this game at 1-0 to Good 11.
We did.
And ever since then, Domino, it's been one-way traffic. Seven minutes remaining. I imagine the second semi-final has already kicked off. I'll have a little look, see if I've got a stream for it.
Which semi-final are we watching? I think it must. So it's
Porto
what's the first
Salvo
one?
against GSK.
It's got to be. We've got to watch Axe, I'd imagine.
I mean, yeah, we'll switch over to the other just as these guys get themselves re-lobbied and whatnot. But to be honest, I was about to say.
I'm about to say. I don't think there's much difference from the full
it doesn't matter who we watch anymore. It's just pure killers from this point onwards. Gilson.
Yeah, Unique Esports in the chat.
Oof. Big tackle left him in a pile. To no avail though. Unique are in the chat. Good evening. Good evening. Cruyff swings it in, and to be fair, it's probably summed up this game for Good 11. Points in the bag though.
as far as they're concerned, a quarter-final appearance. But it will be Casappia who march on. Very convincing winners. But I think the statement of that quarter-final was that 5-0 win.
Yeah.
That we just saw. Neom falling victim to
That
Porto
puts
Salvo.
fear in me playing them. I was like, oh, okay, what's the scores? Like, what did Neon get? 5. I was like, oh, okay, no, they conceded 5. I was all right. That'd worry me. I would then constantly be thinking, is it a lag out? Is it a connection problem? Like, I would be making excuses for them.
We were there witnessing it the whole time. It was none of
Yeah.
those things. It was just a very, very convincing performance. And I tell you what, Domino, this ain't getting updated, is it?
I told you, no one works as late as us ever.
No one works as hard as us. Okay, so I
bet Aaron's even in bed.
I need a stream for Porto Salvo, which I do believe someone was kind enough to send through. Bear with me. Hopefully it's not another YouTube. Here we go then. Semi-final number 1. It's 0-0. We haven't missed a trick. We're running smoothly tonight. Well-oiled machine. Don't ask me who's
no one
who,
tries to help us out.
please. Porto Salvo in the white from left to right. And it is GSK, who traditionally play in white, playing in all black, just to confuse us. And just as a bit of a reminder, Porto Salvo 5-0 winners against Neom, who were unbeaten in 9 games coming into that quarter-final.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it was 9 straight wins as well. It was not even unbeaten. It was just 9 straight wins.
I think you might be right, you know. I think you might be right.
What a save.
And don't forget, Domino, GSK, we saw them 2-0 winners against Stranua, which seems like a lifetime ago. And here we go, press the wrong button. GSK, just as we were singing their praises, because I was about to say how good they looked earlier on, have opened the scoring 1-0 from a corner.
You know we're having a GSK versus Axe Files. You know it, don't you? This night's a weird night, April.
Yeah, it's been that kind of tournament, mate. It's been that kind of tournament. It's been that kind of game. FC26 it's cooking. It is cooking.
Not 100% April, and this is what we like to see, isn't it? Like, there is a lot more human error, which is why I like it.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone's not an absolute world beater. You know, there's some differentiation between some of the defending, some of the goalkeeping, some of the finishing.
Yeah, play a silly pass, get found out.
Yeah, that's it. Fabian Quiros, nothing silly about that. Lopez sits his man down, sends the keeper for a hot dog, fires it home, 1 apiece. Domino, I said this last night. A lot of, I think it's the game. I genuinely think it's the game. It can't just be this tournament. But the amount of quick fire responses we get, we've had in the last 2 days, when a team scores, immediately the other team just goes up and equalizes. It makes for some fantastic viewing. It honestly does.
Yeah, just return to sender, April.
That's it. And
it's been a lot of that.
Semi-final time, nothing to lose. Chuck the kitchen sink at it early doors, and we know this Porto Salvo side love a goal, because we just watched them hit 5 against arguably the best side in the tournament so far. Cardas to Bratan over on that far side, gives it to Jokers. Dangerous player. We've not seen him hit full heights just yet in this tournament. What a time to do it, though. Here he is on that far side, looking to go on the outside. D Ultra is there, though. Solid player. Nupek over the top and swings it in. Alex Sully is there. Furian, who got a brace in the last game. Fabian Quiros, who does what he wants. And don't forget, Big Varmy, man of the match when we saw him earlier on. Sitting in that base of the midfield for GSK. 36 minutes gone, 1 apiece. The winners of this will face the winners of semi-final number 2, just to confirm. That will be Casappia versus... I'm too far up. Axe Clan.
Joker stayed on side somehow. To no avail. Lopez. Space to run into for Deuce Liao. Braga exchanging passes, cuts inside, gives it to Lopez. Already got a goal to his name in this game. 4 minutes till half time. Can either side ruin the other's team talk? Kardash. Over the top it goes, looking for the left midfielder. Wins the knockdown. Galadon holds it up nicely, but Deuce Liao helping his defense out. Good team play. There he is again. Lopez to Braga. Oh my days. Fabian Quiros ran into a cul-de-sac, but they're going to keep it on with Lopez. Big Varmy is there. It's what he does. It's what he does. You know for a fact that man's using the recycle.
And a lot of time there.
He's using the recycle archetype. Right then. Quite a bit to unpack there. One apiece. GSK going ahead just as we were singing their praises. They looked good earlier on this evening, and they're going to have to be good to get through this, Domino, because this Porto Salvo side, they had a disappointing night last night, but my God, have they turned it on this evening. Which way do you see this one going?
Looking at them and seeing the game, I do think Porto Salvo has just more weapons. I think they've got more players that can create things out of nothing. Not that GSKA don't, but I do think looking at the couple of games we've had from them, and if they played like they played against Neon, I think they're pretty much unstoppable. We've seen glimpses like that of GSKA, but do you know when if you look at each team at their peaks, and we've seen Porto at their peak in that last game, if they play like that, they're going to be absolutely unplayable for the rest of the tournament. But can GSKA just creep that seed of doubt? And what I would say, if you're outgunned in a fight, you then just look to retain the ball, nothing silly, and when you get the opportunities, you need to take them.
I couldn't agree more, mate. Couldn't agree more. It's set up nicely, I think, is the bottom line there, because I think Porto will see themselves as slight favourites going into this, but it's a semi-final, so GSK don't care. Plus, like you said, they have got ballers for days, including this man, Big Varmy, their gaffer. They're the man they look to for guidance, and he's very capable of winning this game single-handedly, because we've already seen him do it this evening once. But on a knife edge, which is how we like our semi-finals, Domino. Don't forget, this is semi-final 1 of 2. Axe Clan versus Casappia over on the other stream, which we will go to as soon as we are done here. He is onside, gets a second stab at it. We'll get a third in the form of a corner. Renato, evening to you, mate. Thank you very much for stopping by. And Kenshin, fan favorite Kenshin, one of the nicest guys in the community. Thank you very much for popping in, Kenshin. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're getting to grips with this new goalkeeping. Furian slides it through. Deuce Liao. Wow. Did that take a deflection? No, it didn't.
Little pop shot with nothing there, Abel.
Love that, though. Love that. Caught the keeper cold. If that's hitting the target, that's it.
Oh, no one's saving
That's
that.
it. And he ain't doing anything about it. Just over 30 minutes to go. Don't forget, there will be extra time. There will be penalties. We needed them last night. Will we need them again tonight? Stick around. Find out. Lopez already on the score sheet, looking to make sure we don't go to extra time and penalties. Thank you, Kenshin. Thank you very much. Picked up by Deuce Liao. Time to turn. Would not recommend it if I was a GSK player. You shut that man down, and you shut him down quickly.
At the minute, I just think Porto getting into those positions, especially on the wide, and they haven't been that free-flowing teammate. Well, I don't know what it is, and I've got to give credit to GSKA, because position sense, defending sense, they match them 1v1 all the time.
The thing is, we've said this on previous streams before, when your gaffer, when your captain, whoever it might be, your leader, is a CDM, your team tends to be a bit more defensively tactile. And we say it before, when your gaffer is the striker, you know he's going to be a baller. because because he has to be to keep his place as a striker. So I always like seeing who the gaffer is and where they're playing. And with GSK having Big Varmy as the gaffer, as the CDM, he leads by example. He's at the base of that midfield, and the rest of the team kind of have to do right by him. So GSK are a tough team to break down, and they're showing it here because this is the side that hit 5 past Neon all of 15 minutes ago. So you know they can break teams down. You know they're good for a goal or two. And I tell you what, I've just said all of that, and he's just lost the ball. Lopez cuts inside, goes near post. 8-ball, shut your mouth.
Absolute criminal, 8-ball. I don't understand what you're doing in that position. I don't get it.
He's got the stream on, mate. He's got the stream on. He let the words go to his head. I mean, to be fair, I'm not going to sit here and call anyone out. It is what it is. Mistakes are made. Several mistakes
are made. But you've got to call some mistakes, 8-ball, in big moments for players at this kind of level, 8-ball.
He knows it. He knows it.
Yeah,
right then.
Tiredness is set in. I get it.
It's late. It's gone 11 o'clock now, mate. This is what, match number 6.
It's a long night, mate. I can do it. War and nutrition, mate. I can do it.
Yeah, physical ability, FIFA ability aside, mentally I still couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Here we go then. Galadon. Oh, good save from Luis. 15 minutes to go. Early corner. No. Really, really good reflexes for a man who's not had much to do. We're just talking about tiredness. Galadon in again. This time went for the pass. Yeah.
Goals woke him up.
I mean, it's Big Varmy. He's going to have to orchestrate his side now, knowing fine well what happened 10 minutes ago. Deuce Liao. Petroza looking for runners. We'll just hand it off to Farmer. They are in no rush right now. They've got 1 foot in the final. Porto Salvo, seemingly out of nowhere, turned it on when they need to turn it on. And here we go. They've got runners. Ball goes in behind. Good sweeping, though, from Bartix. Picks it up. Goes long. Sets his GSK side off. Here we go. What they would give for a scrap, for a sniff, for a half a chance.
Yeah.
Fabian Quiros into striker's feet.
They're going to lead men forward here, as you should, 8-ball, and just hopefully something comes up there. They got 6 virtual midget to make something happen.
Yeah, they have to. They have to. Subpass, sorry mate, didn't see you in the chat as well. Evening to you. We've got the full goalkeepers union in tonight. Very popular in our Discord actually, and I love seeing it because I know nothing about goalkeeping. I learned so much just by reading that chat. I don't get me wrong, I still give my 2 cents. Like, yeah, this camera's so much better. I've never used either camera, but I know this one's better. Right, 4 minutes, and then we go straight over to semi-final 2 because that should have at least 30 virtual minutes. Providing Jokers isn't going to get his team back into the game here. Cuts back. Oh, he's managed to do it. He slid it under the goalkeeper in off the post. We said if that man can get on the ball, he is a bag of tricks. He is a fox in the box. He has the potential to be world-class, Domino. He should be playing in the VPG ESPORTS Premier, and he may very well have just fired his side into the VPG ESPORTS Premier. Buy us some more points.
8-ball, that is your... What I said at the beginning is why I kind of back Porto, because they have the players that create something out of nothing. What I've just seen there is epitomise that. It was an absolute nothing position. It was a nothing pull. They had players back. Take a Balson, because he's done that all on himself.
Porto Salvo are going to have a corner here to perhaps restore their lead, and it will be the last kick of the game as that ball comes in. A goal here would ruin GSK. Ball in. Headed down. Headed behind. And the referee's just had enough. So they're going to take it into extra time. And it's because I said we were going to go somewhere else.
You did, 8-ball. You did.
The FIFA gods not letting.
Do we know what the other one's saying, by the way?
I'm just about to go and have a look, mate. Just about to go and have a look.
Casappia, where are you? Help me.
It's fine. We got 25 seconds left.
That's right. They're on YouTube as well, so it'll take me about 25 minutes to get this sorted. Oh, come on. I don't want to watch a Chris Benoit video.
Ooh.
Thank you. 2-1. In the 53rd minute, I mean, we're going to have to go and watch the rest of this other game, but there is confirmation. Casappia, 2-1 up. We are back just in the nick of time. Look at that, Domino. It's like we've done this before.
It's like we know what we're doing. 2-1. Wow.
Goals galore is the mantra for FC26. And as a very, very neutral commentator, I am here for it.
Let's digital play.
Yeah, most of the time I am neutral. Or Avora, apparently.
Wobble.
Deuce Leo gets the shot blocked by Jotka. Falls to Perosa. Finds Lopez. Did Bartik save that? Oh my god. Take a bow. Guess the right way. Fully committed. Sends it wide. Early in this extra time. This extra 30 minutes. Bartik's called into action already. Ball comes in, Sully over the bar it goes. Now, Domino, with Porto Salvo leading all the way up to that, the 88th minute, is that going to have a negative effect on them? Or, I mean, they've come out the blocks flying. Is it a case of it's going to put a rocket up them?
I would always like to think that it would put a rocket up the best teams and the best players. You would feel always hard done by instead of nervous.
Yeah.
You'd feel the adrenaline spike go in like, right, they've disrespected us here. This was our game. Let's go and put this to bed. But it always can creep into your head that this might not be our night, and that's what happens.
Deuce Liao holds on to the ball nicely, gives it to Furian, who's had a quiet game so far by his high standards, gives it to Lopez, point blank range. FIFA was not letting any kind of animation there for the goalkeeper, and at point blank range, Lopez was not going to not hit the target. And Furian take a bow because he did all of the work, set his striker up, and just like that, Porto Salvo restore the lead. We were just saying that Furian was having a quiet game. Pops up, does the business.
Goes back to what I say, 8-ball, where there's just those players there that create something out of nothing. And when you've got more of them than less than their team, the chances are when you are behind the 8-ball, no pun intended, you can create something. So when you go 1-0 down or you get to these trenches moments, you've got players that can dig you out of them.
Fabian Quiros beats the offside trap. Edge of the box to Lopez, who, by the way, has been so dangerous tonight. That man knows his way around the box. Big Varmy now streaming forward. Braga is opposite number, cuts that one out. Deuce Liao, who's been so influential for this LPS side. Everything has come through him this game. Is he going to be on the winning side? Let's find out, because we've got 15 more minutes. Braga, again, another interception. One of the best in the business at that, Domino. Over the top. The referee's letting them play, which surprises me, given the time. Deuce Liao tries to go for the Hollywood ball. They're going to go long. Right then, 15 virtual minutes, Domino.
Yeah, let's check out 8-ball, see where we're at. No, hello.
That's not good. Oh, for God's sake. Stupid YouTube. 2-1 still, 77th minute. So unless this one goes to extra time, we're not going to actually see any of this.
They'd be finishing them literally around the same time each. Look how they marry up.
Yeah. It's like we planned it. We got unfinished business here, though. We need to know how this one finishes. We need to know who's going through. Don't forget, Porto Salvo already had 1 foot in the final. They already had 1 foot in there. It was taken out. Now they've got probably more than 1 foot, 1.5 feet in their Domino. Can they see this one over the line?
I think they've got the ability to do it, but GSK surprised me before. They can surprise me again, 8-ball, and they've got talented people on the pitch. The goals that sometimes they've conceded as well, it's really difficult. But anything can happen, and you can see it with this game mode, April. Anything can happen.
Yeah, we are big fans of this new game cycle. Fabian Quiros then, captain versus captain, as Big Varmy dispossesses him, gives it to Bratan. Cards, Nupek, Jokers, who was the hero all but 20 minutes ago, seems like a lifetime ago. Fabian Quiros has willing runners. Oh, Norbix does really well because there was a spare man over there, but they do go long, and I'm not sure that's the correct way forward for this GSK side. Kardash.
No, it's all about you've got very limited time, so it'll be all about ball retention.
Yeah, exactly.
All about ball retention.
Jokers to Big Varmy, even he's joining the attack now. Bartan gets it back to his skip. I don't think he wanted it there. Norbix recycles well. Varmy slides it through, looking for either one of the right midfielder or the centre forward. Jokers again. Can he work his magic? Swings it in. That was begging to be attacked. It was just the one player in there, though. Lopez clears. 5 minutes remaining.
Much better.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they need to do.
They need a centre half in there.
Yeah, people. They do. D Ultra clears that with consummate ease. Here they all go. Up they go. They're going to get it wide. They're going to dump it in. If Norbix is on the same page as everyone else, which he isn't, he's going to probably get it again. Big Varmy. Cards tries to force
it's wrong,
it.
April. It's wrong. They need to go wide. They
This is
need
what
to
they
go
need.
wide.
Jotka. Their refusal to go wide and swing it in is baffling. Down the line it goes. They're not going to take him out because they can't get near him. Fabian Quiros, the goalkeepers come. Big tackle. Does really well, but it's not going to do anything for them, Domino.
No, unless... Yeah, they're all going to get back here. They've got one more chance. If it goes short, this is very good tactic.
I like that a lot. Here we go then. It is still going. Porto Salvo, confirmation of those boys getting into the final. Lopez picked up the hat trick as well. This looks like extra time.
It is extra time, April.
Interesting. Come on.
You just checking you got it correct.
It's so painful.
Oh my.
Here we go then. Serving up some late drama for you. Axe Clan equalise, and it must have been late on because we left that game in the 77th minute and it was 2-1 to Casappia. Now 30 virtual minutes separates these two sides from meeting. Grow up. Not grow up. The other ones.
Porto
Salvo in the final. JR on that far side tries to go past this man. Takes on for his troubles, and also a corner as well. I do believe it's Axe Clan in the blue because I've not seen that kit before. Taking their sweet time over this. In it goes, edge of the box, Boss is there. JR recycles nicely, and back it goes to Gino. Crespo on this near side. Big switch was definitely not on and didn't come off, so recycled. Banas Johnny outside of the foot finds his striker. Perotto fires it home on the volley. Banas Johnny take a bow because that ball was sensational, but the finish equal to the ball. And when you see stuff like that, Domino, in a semi-final, chef's kiss.
Oh, the technique on 8-ball. It was just dropping beautifully, and I think if you've got to hit it there, you've got to pull the trigger, and what a finish it was. And we haven't seen much of this game, but we know a lot about Casappia.
Yeah, and the audacity to hit that as well in a semi-final in extra time. That's the kind of shot you hit when you're playing rank ups, but it just goes to show the level of confidence, the ability level of some of these players. It's a joy to watch. Here he is again.
has his pocket pinch. It's going to go in, isn't it?
Oh
It is
my-
going to go in. When it's not your day, it is not your day. Axe Clan scored late on, but since then they've been outdone by a world-class goal, and then whatever the hell this was. Oh, you got to feel for him. But we've got all the goalkeepers in the chat as well. They're going to be watching from behind the sofa. It's not nice to see at all.
Because obviously he's moved something there. There's no animation that's helped him. There's nothing you can do other than move your body to actually block it.
Yeah, it's grim, but I mean, the tails are up. Bergadinho, good save, and good save again by Aitor, and they're just going to get a penalty because it didn't go in, Domino. I feel like there's some corruption here, I can't lie.
Someone's getting the yellow card.
And they're getting booked for arguing about.
I'm watching our replay, Abel, so just hold up 2 seconds. I want to know what it was given for.
So Benas Johnny has given it to Peirotto. Finds the back of the net despite the goalkeeper going the right way. And I tell you what, I don't think I have ever seen 3 goals in 1/2 of extra time.
It's been a bit crazy. I'm watching this. I've watched it. This is the 3rd time I'm watching it now, Abel. I'm going to watch it again. Because I want to know where the foul is. There is no foul, Abel. When I mean there is no foul, there's absolutely
to be
zero
fair,
foul.
it was unlikely that they were going to score 2 goals, but also that's not for EA to decide, you know? That's
Right, okay, there is the most minimal touch where someone slid, like, it was not even close to the ball, it was nowhere near the ball, and might have clipped someone's toenails and he fell over, so...
Kenshin's like, that is goalkeeping in a nutshell. I feel for you, mate, I feel for you. That would drive me loopy.
I hopefully Kenshin's what a save came before the other one.
This isn't Rocket League, mate.
Yeah. I thought you what a saved him on that rebound touch.
Right then. I mean, we saw a mercy rule earlier on at 3-0 up. And they quit at half-time, but here's Marega into the box. Affenbauer does well. Yeah, they probably could have called it a half-time here, because if they score 3 goals... I mean, clearly it's been done before, so it's doable, but with this corruption... Oh, my God, here we go. Oh, meant big save. The flying header. Good animation, but... Axe Clan. Gilt Edge, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I had no right saving that, to be fair. Absolutely zero right
I
saving
agree.
that. Like, it's absolutely bullet out. No one's got reactions like that.
That was the chance. I think they needed that to go in, Domino. Otherwise, it's I don't even think there's time to do it. 10 virtual minutes to get 3 goals. Pat John, great play from him. Can he square it? Yes, he can. Mentz is there again. It's just not their day. Because if that was the other way around, that would have pinged off into the net. But
I mean, to be fair, the keeper was doing Booker T's spinneroo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
and no penalty was given either. Oh, Gino into Pat John. I mean, Axe kind of looked fantastic these last 12 minutes or so, but ask Johnny over the top. That man looks, he's made a whole career of looking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They go long, 6 minutes remaining. And we said earlier on about
Oh my.
Pat John goes near post. Here we go. And I tell you what, Domino, if that header had gone in, we would be asking the question. Casappia they just need to swallow their pride and just keep the ball. It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be pleasant to watch, but they just need to swallow their pride and just make sure they don't get another sniff at goal. Or they could just be offside.
I like how the keeper literally like read it early. He's like, nope.
Committed.
And it was like, oh no.
Committed deeply. You know Axe Clan are going to go and score, by the way, don't you? You just know it.
Yeah.
It's in the stars for them to score here. It's going to happen. Here we go. I told you, Casappia just need to keep that ball. They need to swallow their pride, get it in the corner. It does not matter.
Look at this.
Wow.
Everyone coming at you.
I tell you, Domino, we said it at the time. It just needed
1 minute at a time. That's it. Oh, he just... And that should be it.
I mean, I think this might be a world record of most goals ever scored in
It's got to be
extra time.
That is a channel.
We
Put
just
it on up.
We just got 5 goals. Just got 5 goals in extra time. What a game! I'm glad it was that way around. I'm glad we got to see that, because if you told me there'd be 5 goals in extra time, I wouldn't have believed you, to be quite frank. But confirmation.
One more goal there, isn't it?
Casappia into the final, despite Axe Clan's best efforts in the last 15 virtual minutes. Right, so we've got 2 streams to choose from. I'd rather not be on YouTube, if I'm totally honest. I don't get on with it very well, but it may well be all we've got. Let's put some music on, because the crowd noise is painful. Let's see if they've filled this in whilst we wait. No, they haven't.
Hey, boy. No one's working at 10 o'clock on this.
I don't know why. I don't know why I tried. Okay, so we've got the... We've got the final we thought we might have. However, Domino, it came in the loopiest way.
Yeah, if you called it earlier, would this be the final? Based on... Because Casappia wasn't in this last night, were they?
No. No, they weren't.
So Casappia weren't, and obviously Porto didn't cover themselves in a lot of glory last night. So I would never say Porto be in here. Casappia, if you told me the team sheet before it, I'd say, yeah, they'll be in. I'd like to say semis would be a fine place for them to be in.
Yep. Agreed.
But if you look at the footballing quality that we've seen from both teams, I can't say it's any less deserving that these 2 teams are in there.
No, I agree. I think I don't mean any disrespect to any other team, but this is the final I want to see. This is the final I want to see. These have arguably been the 2 best teams on the night. I'm not saying they're the best teams in here, but they're the 2 best teams on the night. And the seeding has worked, Domino. There's method to the madness.
Well, yeah, it completely worked there.
Madness it's been.
Where did they each finish? So Casappia finished top of the group with the same points as Neon, just a better goal difference by 2.
Yeah.
And then we had
Porto Salvo, who, to be fair, were unbeaten, but it was 2 draws. It was 2 draws.
So both teams coming in undefeated.
And Porto Salvo beat Axe Clan in the first game 2-0 as well.
Who was their second one against?
Drew against AC Stranua 1 apiece, and then 3-3 with Janzium. So they haven't had a bloody easy game this whole way through.
No.
So
they get hard games, Abel.
Yeah. They're going to be tired at the end of this. Bit like us. But stay tuned for the final. They are trying to connect. This way we get to see both teams as well, although by this point in the night we're quite familiar with what's going on. Interestingly, Fabian Quiros playing ahead of Deuce Liao, which would explain why he's been bloody everywhere. He's playing a proper Rooney false 9 role tonight, is that man. And Braga and Petrosa falling in behind him, sweeping up. Here we go then. Does look like that's gone across. I'm going to use this stream because it's Twitch, and Twitch doesn't let me down. By the way, I did pay to have no adverts, which is why I've had no adverts.
I was about to say, did you drop a message to everyone just saying, please,
no,
we will give you 17p?
I just paid for the Twitch thing. I'll put on expenses, which is just my bank account anyway. But it sounds,
which is just a credit card.
It sounds good. Right, it'll be worth the wait. I promise you. Promise. The problem is we've got 2 Portuguese sides, so they're just chatting in the chat, and I have no idea what they're saying. But I can see the word reset, which, to be fair, I probably could have worked that one out. I can't see any.
Was it spelt reset?
I can't see any more arguing, which is just sad. So I can't fill you in with any more gossip.
Well, it's coming up to 12 o'clock, April, so...
Is it really?
Yeah. We're going to have to...
Yeah, we did say it would be around about this time. This is the final, though, boys and girls. If you've stuck with us this whole time...
Why?
Yeah, why? No, thank you very much.
Appreciate it, though.
It's been a good night, to be fair. At least we've kept you... I mean...
During some nights...
Not us personally, but...
No. But there's been some nights, April, that we've done this on this time, and it's like the gameplay, because the old one was a bit more difficult. Like, the games couldn't get you excited. It's just us talking over the top. I think even if you didn't like us, the games that we've had on have been fantastic.
Yeah, you probably don't like us, but we're here anyway. Yeah, Kenshin. We need Kenshin in as a official PCW translator.
Yeah, Kenshin, how do you say reset in Portuguese?
How do you say hurry up in Portuguese? How do you say I'm sleepy? Here we go. Acceptar.
Well, it's quite nice actually, as they're both Portuguese. It shouldn't be much ping issues, so ping drama.
I hope so. It is EA after all. Although we might need to stop saying that soon if they continue this good form with a half decent game.
Yeah.
Porto Salvo in the green.
Nice.
Green and white, and for some reason Casappia have gone with just white. So avert your eyes, children.
Last game of the night. So to be fair, it's a massive. Both of them have got a good amount of points from this one.
Absolutely spot on, and that's what this is about. I mean, you could win one of these tournaments and then get grouped in the next two, and you still wouldn't make it through. So you do need to be consistent. And Casappia, I mean, they weren't in the first one, so they've got a lot of work to do on Thursday still, regardless of the result here.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah. Porto Salvo on the attack. Green kits from right to left. Lopez is the main man for them. He is bang in form. Hat-trick in the semi-final. But Casappia have been irresistible all tournament. They are in the all white from left to right. Both teams have got ballers for days. Both teams know each other well, regardless of what they're called, regardless of the kits, the clubs, the game. They all know each other in this community, and that's what's going to make this a banger. He says as he levers the ball out of play.
But there is a factor that we didn't take into account, April. The tiredness is 100% a factor.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these guys are used to playing cash cups till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, so I think this is child's play for them. But me and you are tired, so...
No, I think some people obviously definitely do. Some people might not do that as well. So a lot of the players will obviously have that, but it just is long, fatiguing. The game's up and down, like the emotions that you do into a tournament as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being on stream, it's just a lot to go through. And now you've got a final, you've got to try and G yourself up, psych yourself up, and not have a tired brain going into it.
And it's high stakes as well. This is game number 7 of the night for both these teams. They would have played a couple of practice games, I'm sure, beforehand. Yeah, like you say, it's a big old session with lots at stake. Not just the points, but the money as well. I think it's $300 to the winner of tonight. Fabian Quiros cuts back, finds Lopez. That's who they're going to want to find over and over again if they're going to get any joy out of this game. Braga does well on the ball. Fabian Quiros looking for Deuce Liao's feet. Doesn't find it. Banas Johnny, 1-2, 3-4. Here's Brocco. Gives it to Franklin. Braga is there again. I said it in the last game.
What?
That man is an absolute workhorse. One of the best CDMs in the business. Oof.
Yeah, it's just attention to detail and the reading that what you can do, April.
Yeah,
fantastic player.
Yeah, skates across that grass. Farmer into Gaffer's feet. Chisato though, the wide man playing in centre mid tonight. He's done well. Roku gets the shot off. Alex Sully with the block will fall at the feet of a green shirt. And is Lopez down the line for Porto Salvo. Deuce Liao with acres to run into. Cuts inside, gives it to Fabian Quiros, who gives it to Furian. The goalkeeper had moved early. That man cannot keep off the score sheet. And if he's not scoring, he's assisting. This time it's a goal. And it's the first goal in this final. And it's first blood to Porto Salvo. 1-0 domino.
Yeah, nothing separating them, April, just with the footballing terms. Both teams were looking fine going forward, fine defendingly. It was like a very nicey game until someone just switched up the rhythm. But we constantly see this 8 ball where return to sender.
Yeah,
and it just hasn't happened yet.
Deuce Leal though, 2v2, looking to take his marker to the cleaners, can't get it through. Chisato is there, and the rest of his boys tidy up with him. Brocco, Diego cut out by that man again. Braga, Chisato returning the favor this time. Goulash on that far side. 20 minutes gone. Porto Salvo, a goal to the good. Don't forget, Domino, they got players like Chisato in their team who've been there, done that, has basically won everything. That's the type of experience you need and want. Alex Sully, calm and composed on the ball as he steps out of centre-back with the ball, and Fabian Quiroz. Is there anything that man can't do? Lopez drops the shoulder, cuts inside. Diego manages to squeeze it back to his goalkeeper in what might be one of the most obvious back passes I've ever seen. But EA still refusing to fix that.
I mean, all they could do is just let the keeper smash it up front instead of pick it up.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we just watched the goalkeeper get moved out of the way earlier on. So, Diego to Benastioni, headed down by Goulash to Phoenix. We know this man is very dangerous in the box, and Farmer knows that, so he puts it behind, keeps it away from him. Corner kick, 10 minutes to go till half time. Final $300 to the winner. Prestige, points, bragging rights, currently going the way of the boys in green. Porto Salvo, Goulash. Diego tries to squeeze it down the line. The goal scorer's there. Deuce Leal playing in that Rooney role. Lopez. Must have been a man down injured. Man down injured, Domino. It's fair play. Brocco escapes Braga. Benastioni. Yeah.
I think that's just come from frustration, isn't it, Abel?
It is, but if they can go in at 1-0 up, I mean, how many times have we said that tonight and they've not gone in at 1-0 up? There's been a sting in the tail just before half time. And I think they sense that, and tell you what, it might come to fruition regardless, but it will go off for a corner. Another chance to grab a goal, to grab an equaliser just before half time. Make them rip up that half-time team talk, Domino.
Good ball in.
Yeah, this is the final Molotov. Portuguese derby. Fabian Quiroz on the turn, gives it to Lopez. Did he stay? Yeah, he did well to step away from it, but there was a man in behind who maybe could have done a little bit more, but the ball had locked on to the guy who was offside, so a bit of a break there, to be honest, for Casappia.
Yeah, Casappia just hasn't been able to get like that final third cooking, and like I said, I haven't got those creative players in the box where they can turn and face their opposition.
Yeah, I agree. Good tackle.
And the one time Porto done it, obviously they got it from there. But we do go in at half time, 1-0 to Porto 8 ball. What do you make of the first half?
Porto been good value for it, to be honest, but it's one of those games where it doesn't really matter how well you play. It's a cup final at the end of the day, as long as you do the business. Any one of these two sides would take a shocking performance and a 1-0 win, but both of the sides are playing really well, and I think that's the strange thing about this cup final. And I think, one, it's a testament to the teams, but two, it's also a testament to this game, which looks, from a neutral point of view, like the players are enjoying it, and we're certainly enjoying it as well. These last 2 days have been brilliant, and this cup final is exactly the same as well. The good thing about the scoreline at the moment is Casappia need to come out and play, and that's going to open things up. Porto Salvo look dangerous on the counter-attack, and I think Casappia will know that, but also there's not really anything they can do about it because they have to throw caution to the wind. So expect fireworks is all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'd say timeless goes out the window here, where you've got the last 45, and exactly, this Casa, you know they've got talent. You know they can wrestle this back. and it takes one goal, a little bit of fluid football, but there's talent on this pitch.
Absolutely, and that's the good thing about this cup final from a neutral point of view is even if the standard of football drops, there's still going to be individual pockets of brilliance, and that's all it takes in this game. Goulash looking to slide it through.
Anywhere will do.
Yeah, Farmer, play the way you're facing. Unfortunately for him, it was towards his own goal. Will concede the corner. It's 3 corners in relatively quick succession for Casappia. Nothing from any of them so far. They'll be looking to change that early in this second half. Cup final. Near post it goes, flicked on Alex Sully, who, to be fair, Domino, has been up there with one of the best performers in this cup final. There once again.
Tonight.
Insane. Yeah, he has had a good night, to be fair. Diego stabs it forward. Phoenix wins the knockdown. Franklin Saint gets the shot off. Falls at the feet of Petroza Lopez, who's had a quiet final for his high standards, which usually means he's going to pop up with a goal at some point. But ask Johnny, down the line it goes. Fired that into Phoenix's feet. Roulette's his way past 1, but can't get past 2.
What a tackle that is.
Yeah, great tackle. Perfectly timed. That's what I was saying about the tackling on this game, Domino. No longer is it a foregone conclusion. If you're standing next to someone, you will pinch the ball off them. You've got to be good at it. Exhibit A. Brocco goes the long way around, skins 2. And I tell you what, his teammate took it off him and passed it wayward. He will not be happy with that. Here he goes again. Diego inside to Benas Johnny. Gives it to Franklin. Saying space opens up, goes near post, slots it home. Game is officially on. 1-1. Hey, Rottio again, Domino. That guy is a goal machine.
And it came from just sustained pressure for the last 10 virtual minutes, April. It was constantly just in Porto's half, with them recycling it, attacking, prodding, probing, and eventually they got a response for this. And they can't let this team now capitalise on their momentum and just dig them into the trenches. They've got to come out and start playing.
Be interesting to see if they get their tails up now, Domino, because I do think Porto Salvo had the better of the first half, if I'm totally honest. But again, the good thing when you're not playing well and you're still in the game is the only way is up from there as Lopez toe punts that forward. And I think that probably would have been the halftime team talk for Casappia is, you know what, we weren't at our free-flowing best. We probably didn't even get past second gear, but we're still only a goal down. How about you get up to third or fourth gear and we see where we get to? And that's exactly what's happened so far in this second half. Sully there completes the clearance. Are they going to get any change out of this? No, they're not. Recycled nicely though. Braga and Petros are running things in that centre midfield position. Comes to nothing though, and Chisato breaks away with the ball, floating to his natural wide position as Phoenix goes on the outside, shows his man a clean set of heels, gets it through Benas Johnny, but centre halves and goalkeeper are there. You can just feel the tension now.
Yeah, I think when you get starved of the ball, like Porto have been, it's really hard to kind of get your fluency back because everything comes too quick.
Yeah,
you're not, I won't say not that comfortable on the ball anymore, but you're trying to rush too many things where Casa just kind of purring at the minute.
Diego does well against Lopez, clears it. Chase is now officially on. Sosa under a bit of pressure, good composure from him, turns, gives it to his CDM. Out it goes, just over 15 minutes remaining. Something has to give. This is the cup final. So if it's still level on the scoreboard, we will be going extra time and we will be going penalties if necessary. Furian trying to make sure we don't go to penalties. Mago is there. Very good game so far. I agree. And it's not had the goals that a lot of other games have had, but I'm literally sat on the edge of my seat. So Franklin Saint, acres to run into. A good work from D Ultra. We said that man's a solid player, solid defender. Does well a couple of times. Lopez all the way back there helping out. It's not where he wants to be. The man's a goal machine. Roku, who's been very good this game, by the way, over on that far side. Both sides just tucked in a lot. Neither side wants to lose this game. I know that's an obvious point, but both sides getting men behind the ball. And I tell you what, Farmer did well with his recovery position in there. But here's what I mean, you know, they're getting players up now, but when Fabian first put his foot on that ball, there was about one player up, which just means that he has to delay it, and it just allows players to get back at him like that. Whereas what we've seen previously, especially in that Neon game, is they get the ball and they've got 2-3 strikers, attacking players already up. It's not the case. Both sides showing the utmost respect to the other.
Yeah, and I think it gets that territory now, Abel. The next goal wins it.
Good touch from Lopez. Onside as well, Furian. I mean, if they want a goal, just give it to these two. Fabian Quiros gets the shot off, goes near post. Tame in the end. Mago, though. Mago will be very, very glad that didn't have too much sting on it, because it doesn't take a lot to be goalkeepers in this game. But that one was never going in. Fabian Quiros, back it goes. 2 minutes of normal time. This one looks like it's got extra legs on it, barring some last minute drama. Furian, loose pass, Petroza does well, and pocket pinched. Here is Benas Johnny near post, and I tell you what, all of those other 10 players need to go and shake Sousa's hand. They need to buy that man a drink, because he has just saved them the cup final. Benas Johnny was not missing from there.
Tiredness able to give a ball away in that position. What can they do here, Abel?
Oh, Franklin Saint. We will be going to extra time, and I tell you what, it was almost late drama there, and that's all it takes, Domino. You know, if we don't see a piece of individual brilliance, then normally it is some form of mistake, and he 100% had his pocket pinch there, and it was almost curtains. Save for that man there, Sosa. Last ditch tackle. Domino, I'm just going to put you on the spot now. Which way is this going to go?
Gun to my head, 8-ball. I think Casa just have a little bit more firepower. And I think Porto might have one or two mistakes in them where I haven't really seen that from that. I've just plucked that out of the air, 8-ball.
Well, the last time we watched extra time, we saw 5 goals. So
top that.
Yeah, over to you guys. It's been tentative this last half an hour or so.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I truly expect to see the same. I mean, even now, Casappia are just keeping that ball. No side wants to lose. Cup final. There's a lot to play for. I mean, the difference in points between winning and losing, yes, but also $300 as well. I mean, it's nothing to be sniffed at. Not bad for a night's work. And you can it's just creeping in. Although Diesel Hours pretending as if this is some kind of dropping game. Furian manages to dig it out. The ball was behind him, and that is what you get with players of this quality, of this caliber, of this experience. They have been there. They have done that. They've got the T-shirt. They designed the T-shirt. And if that ball falls to that man in the box, you know fine well he is going to put it away. And that's exactly what he did. Porto Salvo 2-1 up, just like they did in the first half. They have gone a goal ahead. And now Casappia have to come out and play. Phoenix with the shot.
They just caused a bit of chaos in their 8-ball. That was not pretty. It was not what they were normally used to from them. It was just a bit of chaos. And great strikers, it always says luck, but you make your own luck, 8-ball. He found himself in that position. Great strikers do, and he had to finish to match it.
Yep, totally agreed. Totally agreed. One of the best wide players in the business, Furian. We kind of need to see him in the VPG ESPORTS Premier, so gets the shot off. And I tell you what, I don't know which part of the net that's hit, but it hit part of it, but it wasn't the back of it, so it doesn't matter. But another snapshot out of nowhere that the goalkeeper was never going to get to. And it went like a rocket as well. But Casappia tails up at the moment. They need something, and they are committed. Men forward, shot comes off. Lewis is equal to it. Right place, right time. We talked about how important positioning is for goalkeepers in this.
Yeah,
FIFA.
they're getting into that rhythm, April. They're getting into that rhythm.
Yep, dangerous looking attack again. Franklin Saint is there again. Near post equalizer just before the stroke of half time. Domino, are we going to get another 5 goals in this extra time period? We said it was going to be tentative. I mean, the goal from Furian definitely opened it up. It forced Casappia to come out, but look how good. It's one of those things that it doesn't frustrate me, Domino, but it makes me query. When they go a goal down, this is any team, by the way, you see the team commit men forward and they just look so much better for it. Yes, I appreciate they're leaving spaces at the back, but look how easy that was for Casappia to open up that Porto side just by tossing an extra 2 or 3 men forward. Sometimes fortune favors the brave, and if you do that at 0-0, if you do that at 1 apiece, you get rewarded for it. And it concerns me that not a lot of teams in this sphere, so the VPG ESPORTS Premier sphere, not a lot of teams do that. And I hope more teams do that now on FC26. Now they kind of know that they will reap the rewards of it.
Yeah, it's difficult to know that, eh, boys, because again, like, if you were the manager, unless you're playing with some different like philosophy, it'd be the case of like, this is a tournament, there's £300 on the line, we're sitting, we're defending it.
What you're saying, it's easy for me to say, Sab. Yeah.
It really is easy for you to say it, but when you're in that and the emotions there and you're nervous on the ball because you're just trying to hold the lead, I think when you don't become nervous is when you've got to get that lead. Like, it's a complete mentality shift, isn't it?
No, you are right. You are right. Headed down by Farmer to Goose Liao. Big block. Farmer again. Unselfishly head. He's crossed it into his centre-back partner, Alex Sully, with sang his praises all night. He's been fantastic at the back. Now he is fantastic up front. He has put his side ahead for the 3rd time this game. Can they hold on? White shirts will be pouring forward now, I assure you. Phoenix drops the shoulder, but Alex Sully is there. Wow. Extra time is the new place to be for goals, Domino. I mean, how many times in FC25 did we see no goals? Oh! They've given it. What? They've given it.
Of course they've given it. Yeah,
I think of course they've given it. It just, the screen just went off, Domino. I don't know what was going to happen.
The screen went off, but it went to the centre circle, so I'm pretty sure they've given it.
Well then. I mean, we've got 4 goals. 5's the record, apparently.
Mate, get the centre halves up top.
Wow. I this is kind of what I was preaching at the half-time of extra time. Chuck men forward. You'll normally score, especially in this game. This game, you are getting rewarded for chucking men forward.
And how happy are you to have a half-time at extra time as well?
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. But, I mean, 4 goals in extra time. It's impossible to separate these sides. Casappia, though, a lot's got to be said for the mentality of those boys. Down 3 times in a cup final. Level 3 times in a cup final. Can they do the unthinkable?
Istanbul, baby.
I mean, if they chuck men forward, they can, but they're not losing, so they're not going to do it, right?
Yeah, that's the way it probably works.
2 minutes remaining. Gilash, back post is on. The Ultra just flicks it on. I tell you what, it is squeaky bum time now. Corner to Casappia.
So now it's coming up.
Get both of them up. Edges. Boss to the back post. Heads it back across for the 2nd time. Good.
There's no ball watching there, April. There is no ball watching there. That man picked up his position, knew it absolutely comfortably. Fair play to him.
Yeah,
my head would have gone.
Switched on at midnight. That takes commitment. Here is Banash Johnny, though, breaks into the box. They can't touch him, otherwise it's going to be a penalty. They managed to clear the ball. They managed to get rid of it, and they managed to take it to penalties. Here we go, Domino. Penalties in the cup final.
first up, side net, and of course, Casappia in the white, Porto Salvo in the green. Fabian Quiros steps up, exact same space. I couldn't chuck it up there if I wanted to, Domino.
Everything you do, I can do better.
Oh, he's dinked it. Franklin is an absolute baller. It has been confirmed. Alves, who was very quiet, finds the back of the net. Benas Johnny steps up. Side netting again, Domino. 5 good penalties. Deuce Liao. Natural goal scorer.
What
cannot score from 12 yards. Advantage 100% Casappia now.
That was light, Abel.
Furian, pressure penalty. Misses this and it's game over. Misses this and it is game over.
What a cruel way, Abel, but what a absolute win.
And I tell you what, Domino, we said it in comms. It's cruel because it was Porto Salvo who went ahead 3 times, and for somehow they've not come away with a trophy. To be in the lead, to take the lead 3 times in a cup final and not win. I mean,
hard place to be at, boys. Hard place to be out there where
it is.
Because there's so many opportunities. Like, if you'd only take the positives if you were Casa at the minute, where it's like, do you know what? Like, we were down each time. If you then lost the game and you're Porto, you're like, do you know what? We were up every single time. And then we reverted back into a more conservative defensive shape. We allowed them to come at us. And every time they came at us, they scored. Every time it was 50-50, we scored. So what happened? Where was that mentality shift? But again, we always say, Abel, you learn from things like this. Teams will learn from it. Players will learn from it. And I think it was a mentality shift every time they went up.
100%, mate, 100%. And, you know, people are learning on the job here. It's pick it up now when it's not during the season. You know, you're not in the VPG ESPORTS Premier. Let's pick up, let's dust off some of the places we went wrong. You know, the corner routines, whatever it might be. Just that mentality of keeping the opposition out. Get it done now, so when you do get into the VPG ESPORTS Premier, because to be honest, Dominic, both of those sides deserve to be there, and I hope they both, you know, not at the expense of anyone else, but I do hope they both get in there, because they've both been a joy to watch. Providing they both pretend like they're a goal down at any given time, those two should set the world alight in the VPG ESPORTS Premier. So, I mean, all that's left really to say is congratulations to Casappia and commiserations to Porto Salvo. I mean, both those teams turned up in abundance today, put on a real good show, and that, to be honest, Domino, that goes for all 20 teams. It's been an absolute pleasure to call regardless of the time. And you guys at home, thank you very much for tuning in again. 2 days in a row. You spoil us.
Thanks for staying.
Yeah, you spoil us. We will be back for Thursday for the 3rd and final time this week. That does see an end to the VPG ESPORTS Premier Qualifiers. By the end of Thursday, we will know who is joining the other 12-13 teams in that VPG ESPORTS Premier. That all kicks off later in October. I think it's the 20th. So make sure you are there for that as well. And yeah, just continue to enjoy the game, continue to support pro clubs, however that looks. VPG, Pro Clubs Weekly. Just continue to tune in and keep playing and keep sharing social media and all that lovely stuff I'm sure you're tired of us banging on about. Right, Domino, any final words from you before we leave the good people?
No, it's lovely being back, April, and it's great being back with a better product than last year. And I can safely say that after just doing 2 nights of streaming, you can see it by the results, you can see it by the teams, you can see it by the optimism around the community. And April, we are back.
We are back. We finally got a good game, Domino. It's only taken about 6 years, but long may it continue. Don't change anything
the channel
just too much. Just leave it as it is. This is very good from a neutral point of view. Lots and lots of goals, lots and lots of entertainment, and people seem to be enjoying it relatively enough to keep them coming back. Right, speaking of coming back, we'll see you on Thursday. Until then, Look after yourselves, and yeah, we'll see you on our next live. Cheerio.
See ya.